Welcome to another episode of Breakout Creator. I'm your host, Dominic DeTana, and I'll be taking you on a wild ride with today's special guest, Josh Morris, the man behind the orange suit who's taking the internet by storm with his unique brand of comedy and absurdity. He's captured the hearts of millions with his off-the-wall characters and hilarious skits. And now he's living his dream as a full-time content creator in the entertainment capital of the world, Los Angeles. With over 3.5 million followers on TikTok and 50,000 plus followers on Instagram, Josh is a bona fide TikTok star, and I'm excited to see what he has in store for us next. So sit back, relax, and get ready to experience the journey of a breakout creator with Josh Morris.
Dude, this is kind of a cool little thing you got going on.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it.
Looking good. Welcome.
So are you? We're slaying.
By the time this part plays, I've already had like a little intro that I have.
Okay.
So it'll already play.
Hope it was all nice things.
Yeah, it'll be like that guy Josh, he's dressing up in orange and slaying all the ladies.
Not that. Never been on a date.
What? What do you mean you've never been on a date?
I live a life of solitude.
Like ever on a date?
Never.
No way.
Never.
What does that even mean? What are you talking about? How old are you?
22.
22, never on a date.
Never have.
I know you're from New Jersey, right?
I'm from New Jersey.
Yes. Where in Jersey? South Jersey?
It's like central, if that people say it doesn't exist, but it's central Jersey.
Okay.
It does. It's real. People are from there. People live there.
Yeah, Central Jersey. Like,
were you about to say how far from the city?
Trenton, Trenton area.
Not Trenton. I'm like an hour from Trenton, probably.
Dang,
it's called Westfield.
Let's get back to this. Wait a second. Hold on. We just sliding right over.
Bro's gliding over me, never going on a date.
What? Is this like a known thing?
I mean, it's public. I'm not public information, but like I'll tell people if they ask.
Okay. All right.
I guess I brought it up this time.
Yeah. This is a new thing.
He said slaying all the ladies. I had to correct you.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting. What is there like a choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
Tell me your thought.
I've never actually asked anyone.
Yeah.
So
what's the thought process behind that? We're getting right into it. Yeah. This is.
Yeah. I've never asked anybody out, to be honest with you. I just have never really had enough interest in someone to be like, I want you.
Really? Wow.
So I don't. And then that's really all there is to it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And then it's been 22 years. So
Nothing,
then I'm like, hang on.
Wrong with that.
Maybe something's wrong with this.
No, not at all. Nothing's wrong with it. I was just thinking, it's like a personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not like, I never want to go on a date.
Yeah.
But like, I just haven't.
Has anyone ever asked you on a date? And you're like, I'm sorry, no.
I feel like it's never really serious. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, let's go out.
Okay.
But it's never like.
Ladies, hit them up.
No.
No? He's like, I'm too busy with work and life. And
I don't know. I just.
What do you do? What do you do right now? What do you do all the time?
I wake up, take a shower, walk. I've been going on walks. Walks are good for the soul.
Definitely.
They're good for the soul.
Absolutely.
I play a lot of pickleball.
Right on.
I probably spend the most time doing that, to be quite honest. I've been crocheting. Crocheting is my new thing.
Hell yeah.
I've been making hats.
What?
Oh man. You have like a little show in the background or like some nice jazz going on, and then I've gone full days not doing anything but crocheting.
Amazing.
It's actually spectacular.
What's your favorite thing to crochet?
I've only crocheted hats. I just started like a week ago.
Okay.
It's so fun. Oh my goodness.
Cool. Well,
that's pretty much it.
All right.
I don't do many things. I just hang out with friends a lot.
Cool.
I'll go out to like clubs and stuff, but I don't get lit.
Good. I'm all for not getting lit. Actually.
I don't drink.
I don't drink either. So.
All right. When's the last time you have?
Not since like 2019.
Okay.
Which it's a pretty long time for me.
Okay.
And I'm on a new thing. I run 5 miles a day.
That makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. Well, 900 days.
Oh my goodness.
So this is my thing.
Dang.
And I figure clear-headed, clear mind, clear life. Right?
Bro, that's lit. Yeah. I love it.
It's good.
I used to get into running, but it's just my knees don't like it.
Yeah.
I always start getting knee problems after running. I can't help it.
Bad shoes. That could
it
be
probably
bad shoes.
is. Yeah.
If you're running in those shoes,
no.
Done. Yeah.
That is funny. But yeah.
Cool, man. Did you? Well, you're here from. You live in LA now. How long have you been in LA for?
Just a little over a year. What about you?
About 3 years.
3 years. Where are you?
From Jersey.
Oh my gosh.
New Jersey, bro.
Well, wait. Where are you from in Jersey?
I'm basically from Ocean City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Ocean City. I've been many times. It's nice there.
I know. You should have came on the boardwalk and did the show.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think when you hit me up, I don't think I was ever in Jersey.
You know the game show? Did you ever see my like?
Yes, I have. But I'm saying I don't think I was ever in Jersey when
we missed each other. Yeah.
In cahoots.
Damn. Well, you've been here for a year. How do you like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never want to live in Jersey again.
Wait, why'd you
Mom,
move?
don't watch
Why'd you move
this.
here?
Well, I visited once to do collab. Someone flew me out to do a collab.
Wow.
And then, it was like the best. He flew me out and paid me to do a collab.
Wow.
It was for like a brand deal.
Sick.
And it was like, okay, let's do it. Free place to stay and stuff too. And I was like, let's do it. And I hated it so much. I loved him and like all the people that I met, but just like the environment I hated. Like there were like weird parties and stuff. Sometimes like the place I was staying at, I was like, it was not my thing. I'd never been to a party, never gone out once in Jersey my whole life.
Wow.
Ever. I'm like a major gamer. All I did was video games. And so I was just like, not my thing. I hate this. But then I went home and I was like, I'm never going back there. That place is like horrible. But then a couple months later, I was like, I'll visit again. Let's do it. And then I stayed with friends this time instead. And it was like immediate where I was like, I'm going here. This is sick. And then I just had like such a good community. And then I visited one more time and I just didn't leave. I was planning on staying for a week and just now it's been a year and a half.
Now, were you making TikToks and everything in New Jersey also?
Yeah.
Before you came here?
Yeah, that's when I was like, I was on a grind, bro.
Let's talk about that. I want to know, how long have you been on social media before we get to TikTok?
Don't ask me why, but I'm really good with dates. October 15th, 2019.
Yes.
Was the first time I ever posted a TikTok.
Awesome.
And I forget what it was. But then I
Wait. Before you get into that, did you post on YouTube prior? Did you post on Vine?
No. Nothing.
Okay.
I had like no social media presence before. I mean, Instagram for like 500 of my followers, like my friends.
Yeah.
But I keep saying but.
No. Bro, butt it away. Bro.
Ew,
Whatever.
butt.
I ain't gonna edit it out. Don't worry.
Ew, I said the butt word.
No, it's cool. That's probably a great soundbite right there.
No, but like
Wait, like, how'd you find out about TikTok is what I want to know.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cringy.
Yeah. It was about that time, too.
Yeah. This is around the time when everyone still thought it was just people dancing on this app.
Yep.
But then I downloaded it because I just kept hearing about it over and over. And I was like, what are these guys talking about?
Yeah.
So I got it and I just used it. I did not actually post anything. I used it for about 2 months without posting one video.
Ooh, see? That's a great strategy.
And
That's the strategy.
But I was spending like a lot of time, like 30 plus hours a week on the app without posting.
Right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like multiple hours a day on the app.
Sure.
Basically studying it. I just wanted to learn it.
Right.
And this was before I posted anything, didn't even think about posting it, but I just wanted to get to know it because I was interested in it. I was like, people are posting things and they're blowing up in a day.
Yeah.
Like their whole life has changed overnight. It's no other app has that power.
Exactly.
And so I was like, okay, let me try this. And so October 15th, I posted. It did good. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I think it got 100,000 views.
Whoa.
And it was like not even a good video. And I was like, that took me 2 minutes to make and I got 100,000 views. Posted a bunch more, nothing hit, like 100 views or less. And that's a thing with TikTok.
Yep.
They make your first video hit. They're like, look what you can do on this app. And then you get addicted to posting because of those first little hit, that little hit.
Yep.
And then you're into it. But
it is different for everyone. Everyone that comes on here, they tell me a different story of how quickly or how long it took them. It took me quite a long time.
Yeah. And I posted hundreds of videos without getting another hit, more than maybe 1,000 views.
Wow.
But I was posting every single day, sometimes like 3 times a day or more.
Yeah.
I would just sit in my room. I was going to community college. After school, I would just sit in my room, turn my camera on, and make a video. I would force a video out of my head, and that's not a good strategy, but it works.
Now, you'd also like ingested everything from the internet at that point, so you kind of had like a knowledge base of what to work on. Yeah, right? So
exactly.
It's a great strategy.
In order to create, you have to consume.
Yeah,
always. That's like the best way to come up with ideas is being inspired by other people, not taking other people's ideas. Let me clarify.
Yeah.
But being inspired.
Right.
Something you watch can trigger something in your brain that makes you come up with something completely new.
Exactly. That first video you made, what was it about?
I think I was at a drive-thru or something, and I pulled up, and I went at like 2 a.m. and it was closed. It was closed. The drive-thru was closed, and it was like, "Thank you for coming, but we are currently closed. Please come again during our normal business hours." And I was like, "Good, thanks for asking. Can I get a?" And I just did like my full order, and it was so stupid, but it hit, and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
But yeah, then my first video, I can't remember my first one that really hit. It was like me reacting to this girl like breaking up with her boyfriend and then getting back into a relationship, and they broke up like 6 times and then got back into a relationship, and I was like smiling whenever they they like broke up. And then when they got back together, I was like, and then it like got like 1 million views, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. How is that even possible to get that many views?
Yeah.
And yeah, I just kept posting stupid videos.
How long did it take you to hit that 1 million view video? You said you post like 100
a long
times.
Time. Yeah.
So you were on in October. How long did it take you to get like 10,000 fans?
I think like probably 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my ratio, ratio is like
No,
your
help me out,
Your
please.
like to follower ratio.
Oh, I was thinking a different ratio.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know what the other ratio is.
My ratio, it's like your likes to follower ratio mine was so bad.
Yeah.
Like I had millions of likes and like 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like millions of likes, which was crazy. And then,
wow.
yeah, it was super bad. So I was like, how do you get followers on this app? Like I was getting videos to kind of start hitting, but was not getting any followers. And then I posted a video where it was like, it was like me before this happened, and then it shows another video of after that thing happened that you just said, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Well, it was like me before my mom died.
Oh, no.
And then it cut to, like, for part 2 after I kill my mom.
What?
It blew up. And okay, so the reason I got like 50,000 followers in a day, bro.
What?
I know. I literally got 50K in a day because of that video. It's because I said like for part 2.
Yes.
The power in saying part 2 is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And so I just kind of rolled with that, and I was like, okay, that's kind of insane. I made a part 2. I didn't kill my mom, of course.
Of course.
But
wow.
It just, that hit, and I was like, okay.
I'm surprised it didn't hit a, what's it called? One of those strikes.
Content violation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are common. That was a phase throughout my entire thing where it's like you against TikTok, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so those first like hundreds of videos, what were you making? Were you experimenting, or did you have like a plan, or how did you?
Bro, my private videos are a scary place. I don't. They're like all those videos where you're just sitting in front of the camera and there's words on the screen.
Yeah.
And it's just stupid jokes.
Okay.
Stupid jokes. But then nowadays I'm more into making skits or like really short skits.
Okay. Well, you jumped a little bit. Let's
Sorry,
go
sorry,
from
sorry.
you having 50,000 fans
Yeah.
to 100,000 fans. Did you do anything differently?
Not really. I just kind of I rode that wave from that one video.
How long did it take you to gain that?
A couple months. And then I want to say that I hit that video in like January
2020.
Sorry, that was my first million view video. And then right when COVID hit, it was March.
Yeah.
I hit that one video where I was like live for part 2.
Yeah.
And then it was June when I hit 100,000.
Okay.
So like a couple months. And then that's when I hit a wall, bro. I hit that 100,000 follower mark, and it was just like a complete stagnancy.
And at this point, you're in New Jersey still?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I hadn't gone to LA or anything ever. This was before everything crazy happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that summer, I just kind of slowed down my posting a lot because I wasn't feeling it and I wasn't getting the views. And TikTok can be so unmotivating when you're not seeing progress.
Yeah.
You're always trying to one up your past self.
Absolutely.
And that got to my head big time. And I was just I didn't want to post. And then it was around September where I hit a couple decent videos. And then a couple months later, December is when everything changed. So December of 2020, I was sitting in my room. I was on TikTok and I was looking through my analytics. Mind you, I was going to college full time and working full time, 6 days a week.
What were you working? What were you doing?
I was working at a cemetery 6 days a week, burying people.
Oh.
And then
wow.
Yeah.
How'd you get that job? What?
My best friend in high school, her dad was like the boss.
Okay.
So, and I worked at a paint store previous to that, and I swore to myself, I was like, I'm never working anywhere with customers ever again. I hate working with people, or retail. I hated retail.
Yeah.
I was like, I never want to work retail again. So I just found anywhere else that like might be quieter. You know what I mean? So
it's definitely quieter.
yeah. But I quit that job in February, but still in December, December 2020.
Yeah.
I went onto my analytics for the past 90 days or past 120 days.
Yeah.
And I just started studying my analytics. And I found that the amount that I posted directly correlated to how many views I was getting and to how many followers I was getting, obviously.
Yeah.
But the quantity of how much I was posting directly correlated to that, not just the quality. So I was like, okay, what if I can try to keep that quality, but also not care about how many views I'm getting? Because every time something flopped, bro, I would take it down immediately, like that, every time.
Like within a day, within an hour? Like what?
Within like a day, I would take it down. And then, so I was like, okay, December 1st, I was like, I'm just going to post every single day, once a day, not care how well it does, but I'm going to post. And I will force a video out of my head. And so I did. And I kept posting and stuff started kind of hitting. I started doing my face thing that I do. And
what's the face thing?
I was like,
oh, yeah.
The light skin stare was going going crazy at the time. And it's not really light skin stare.
Where'd you get that from?
I've just been doing it my whole life. It's just a weird face I do. So I just did it. And then...
so you didn't even get that from anywhere? It's not like a...
Well, no. Yeah, I've just been doing that my whole life. Because if one of my friends looks away and then he looks back at me and I'm just doing it, and it'll always get a laugh. It was just funny. But
is there an origin story for that?
Not really, to be honest with you. I wish.
Like, when's the first time you remember making that face?
Bro, I've been doing it since I was like little. I've always done that for a while, but it's just the light skin stare combined with, it's just funny in nature, I guess, kind of. But that trend was going crazy. People were doing that all the time. And then so I started doing my face instead. And then it just was going crazy. So that was before I found the suit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And this was around January of 2021.
Cool.
And then February, I had 180,000, I think.
Okay.
So I was getting I was like, okay, 80,000 in like a couple months. Like,
pretty
this is not
good
bad.
jump. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is where like it started getting crazy because I quit my job. I was getting super into stocks. Stocks were my life, bro. I was out at work and outside doing work, had my phone in my pocket listening to like stock podcasts about like day trading and all this. And I was just so into it. February 6th, 2021 was my last day of work. I quit my job and I was like, I'm going to become a full-time day trader. I'm about to make so much money. It's not even funny. This is going to be epic. And I quit. No plan at all. That was my plan, was to do day trading, bro. And I was an idiot.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then so February 6th, I quit. February 8th, so 2 days later, I'm wandering around my house, bro. Nothing to do. Didn't care about school. So I just wasn't caring about that at all.
Dang. And
completely neglecting that. So I just was like, what do I do with my life now?
Yeah. Also, what'd you go to school for?
Business.
Okay.
I went to Rutgers. It's a business school. I'm not a finance bro though. Yeah. That's why I don't go anymore. But I was wandering around my attic. Don't ask me how I got up there. Don't know why I was up there. The world works in weird ways. I will say that. I was wandering around and I found this old Halloween costume that I was the Mad Hatter when I was like 10 years old, and it's a super ugly orange suit, and I put it on, bro, and my brother was with me, and I was like, bro, look how big my butt looks in this. It's crazy. It looked so comical. It was just comically large. And I was like, I gotta make a video on this. So I saw this one dude post a video. It was like, POV, it's Valentine's Day at 11:59 p.m. I knock on your door. What you doing?
Yes.
And I posted it but I remade that video and I wore my suit instead and I did my face.
Yeah.
And then I like turned to the side and like you see how huge my butt is and it's just like crazy. And it hit. Like it got like 1 million likes in a couple days.
Dang.
But so that hit and I knew it hit immediately. And I thought, when I laugh at a video, then I think it's funny. If I don't laugh at a video, I'm not going to post it. Or maybe I'll post it, but I just won't feel right about it. Like if I laugh at something, I'm like, okay, I think it's funny, so I want to post it. And I laughed at it and I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. So even before it hit like crazy, I had like 500,000 views maybe. I had the one for the next day ready to go. And I was like, this is good. And so I made another one where I was like, POV, you go to get in the shower and see this, what, like you washing or something like that. And you open the shower curtain and I'm just like in the suit in the shower.
Yeah.
And I turn to the side, have my butt, and it hit again. And I was like, interesting. We got something on our hands here. Like we can make something out of this.
Sure.
Let's do it. And for 6 months, didn't miss one day, maybe like even 8 months. I did not miss. I was still on that mindset of when back in December, I was like, I'm going to post every day. And I posted, I would be looking at the hands on my clock, waiting for the exact second to post. I would post at the same second every day.
Wow.
I was so like, I have to post at this exact time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
10 p.m.?
Yes. Well, it's 7 p.m. here.
Sure.
But yeah, 10 p.m. I would post every day at the exact second.
Wow.
Because then when you have that structure and people know when you're going to post, bro, people were sitting on their phones waiting for me to post. Because then everyone knew that like anything I posted was about to turn into gold. Yeah. Not that it was gold,
right.
But that there was just so much hype around it. Like people just wanted to be the first one there. So they were waiting because they knew I would post like that.
Well, so that's amazing. How'd you find out? I mean, how are you so aware of the time you're posting is what's important? And like, I've never focused on the time that I've posted the video so much.
Yeah, that I was super into that, and I'm still pretty into it, to be honest with you. I post within the same hour now. That's amazing. Like that, I was so into just the same second.
Dang.
And I would not go off of that at all because again, when people know when you're about to post, you got that guaranteed little spike of views of those people that are just like your biggest fan and want to be the first one there.
Okay, all right. So you're posting the orange suit guy for a little while, for months at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how after you posted that video, did it make you jump to like 250,000 followers or something?
Yeah. So I was like 200 and then 300. But bro, when I hit like, I think it was around 300 or 400. No, 500. I'm sorry. I hit 500,000 followers when I was on a ski trip. I've never been to a ski mountain, but it was like my friend's bachelor party and we went to a ski resort. Dude, I posted 2 videos there and I was already starting to crank, like cranking, pulling crazy views. But I posted 2 videos there and back to back, they both got like 3 million likes in a day.
Wow.
And I was like, what is this? And I was like almost desensitized to it already though.
Sure.
That's like the biggest thing that I hate about humans in general, not about other people, but like about myself. But I think it happens to other people too, is that you just get so used to it. Like I was pulling crazy views and I just was like, okay, but now I want more. You always want more. And it's so frustrating because I'm like, I look back on it now, I'm like, bro, how was I not freaking out over that?
Yeah.
Like I was pissed if I woke up to like only 3 million views on a video. And I'm like, how was I acting like that? That's ridiculous.
Personally, I think at that point, I don't think we had as many ways to monetize it. So
Yeah.
was there a monetary like aspect in it that you were overlooking at that time? You think?
Yeah. I was like, I mean, so many brands were reaching out, bro. It was crazy. And then but I wasn't doing them. I was very against doing brand deals. I was more so like, it's like apps not advertising for a while once they come out because they want to build up their like user base first. I had that same outlook on TikTok where I was like, okay, I don't want to do brand deals,
right?
Because I don't want to kind of defile my page
Sure.
before I actually build a user base. You know what I mean? Because I know ads don't really look good on pages usually unless you can blend it well.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just not going to do ads for a long time. And I didn't, which I'm pretty dumb for, to be honest with you. But I also did build up like a pretty good base. So it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. And was there, what was the bump for you, or what was what happened for you to go from 500,000 fans at that point to 1 million fans?
Bro, I posted, those 2 videos I remember specifically from that ski trip, dude. It was insane.
So there was nothing different? You just stayed kind of on this course of posting those videos, bro, every single day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was kind of just a snowball effect because the thing that made, in my opinion, I don't find them funny anymore. But the thing that made them funny at the time is because of how many I was posting. So it was the quantity. So the more I posted, then the more funny it would get because it almost got like annoying how much I posted them. Okay. Because it was like, bro, I can't get away from this kid. like why does he keep doing this?
Popping out of everywhere. Yeah.
And it was like, why does he keep doing this? This is ridiculous. And so it was just like, I don't know. So I kept doing it because people were getting almost annoyed by it. And I was like feeding off of that where I was like, this is so funny. Like they're like, I'm literally about to block this kid because I don't want to see, like, I don't follow him, but he's always on my page.
What was the craziest place you did that trend?
Oh man, I really didn't do it many crazy places. I will say I did do a video in the snow. That was the worst. That was my worst idea, I would say.
Why?
Because I don't wear shoes.
Okay.
And I was in the snow for like 20, 30 minutes, bro. When I walked back inside, my feet were completely purple. And I was like, I think I might have cried.
Oh no.
My feet were completely numb. And then when they got better, dude, they started burning so bad and like, super itchy and stuff. Because I had to stand in the snow for I think I cried. It was so bad. Dang. But I was like, why did I make that a thing where I go barefoot everywhere?
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you just change up, add shoes, whatever?
I know. I'm so dumb for that.
You're dedicated to that character now.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So did you just do that same technique until you hit 3 million? Like you have 3.7 million followers. What happened between anything happened specifically between 1 million and 3.7 or 3.5?
Yeah. There were a few videos where I started, I think I went to LA around, I want to say 1 million. I think is when like, it was like, whoa. Yeah. Like people are taking me to LA. This is crazy. I thought LA was some mystical land.
Yeah, same.
And then, so I went out. It was crazy. I did like a bunch of collabs. It was super fun. But I thought of it much more as like a businessy thing where I was like, I'm going to fit in as many collabs as I humanly can. And then I'll fly back once in a while and just do a ton of collabs all the time. And the first time I went, it was cool. Like the collabs were fun. And like I made like a bunch of really good friends. And then, then I saw that mindset where I was like, I'm not going back. So I just stayed home, posted every single day, kept posting like me and my brother every night. It got to the point where it was like 15 minutes before I had to post. And I was so anxious because I was like, I have to post at that exact minute. I can't miss a day. It was like, if I miss a day, the world's going to explode. And so we would just force an idea out, bro. Force it. But it would always be just a banger somehow. not necessarily super good, but it just do so well. Because I'm like, we just got to keep posting. This is crazy. But there was one where I did like POV, you're getting mugged and see this. Like, you feel safe now? And this dude was like this at the camera, and then I punch him in the face and it turns to the side and I'm like doing my thing. And it, bro, when I've never seen a video of mine rip the way that this one was going. Like, I think it was within 10 minutes it had a couple 100,000 views.
Wow.
And I was like, what is this one about to get up to, bro? It was like crazy. Because this was the peak of my views, and it was also just in my opinion, it was like my favorite video probably.
Right here.
Oh,
got it.
You have it?
I got it right here.
Okay, let's see.
It's no audio, but boom.
Okay, it's fine. Yes, bro.
20 million views.
Crazy.
Nice.
And then, yeah, the swipe, bro. There were people that they found this alleyway.
Oh, no way.
And were recreating that video from that alleyway. I was like, how do you guys know what alley I was recording that in?
It's crazy.
Like some little tiny town in New Jersey.
Where is it at? Can we drop the Addy?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Number guy doesn't know? Come on.
Cranford, I'm sorry. Cranford,
All
New
right.
Jersey. I was like, what the heck? I just blanked so hard.
It's okay. But that makes sense. Like the Joker scene. Like they go back and they recreate
Yeah,
the
the
steps.
stairs.
Yeah. Your
It's
steps.
not that big, but yeah.
That's cool. Well, I was looking at your most viral videos. That's second.
Yeah.
Your first most.
Yeah. This is my friend Sloan.
I love this video. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, like, oh, you got me.
Yep.
And then
Your shoes.
yeah, we had actually just watched the new Spider-Man,
Nice.
and in the movie, spoiler alert, I don't want to spoil it too much, but in the movie, I want to say it's Tobey Maguire. He does that to the Green Goblin, where he's like, whoopoo, 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 whoopoo. No, I think it's Tom Holland. He does that to the Green Goblin, where it's like that shot behind his head, and he's just like punching him like crazy. And we just that's outside of the movie theater.
Oh,
I thought of the video like that, and I was like, let's record it right now.
Wow.
And so we did, and I thought it was so funny. That I laughed so hard. I love fake punch videos, bro. They get me every time. They're so good. But yeah, that one was super fun. That's my most viewed.
Do you think, like when you create a video, do you have an idea and then you just make it immediately? Like how long of a distance is it from you having the idea to making the video?
Yeah, a lot of times I will do it straight up, like right on the spot, where something will happen that's in conversation.
Yeah.
And I'll think it's funny, and I'll be like, record that real quick. Let's just say it again, and then make it more like a sketch type vibe, though. You know what I mean? And or other times I'll just be not recording a lot, just consuming so much, where I just find something and then something clicks in my head. But it's I'm trying to think. My roommates are so different with it, which is so funny because all my roommates make videos too, but they will take weeks to write one video.
Yeah.
And they have it all scheduled, and like we're filming tonight. Like they have a whole day to go buy props and stuff. And it's so like high production. It's crazy.
Really?
And I'm like, record me saying this real quick. One shot, no editing, like just straight up, which is so funny to me. But yeah, I think there was one, I don't know if you saw it. It was like one of my friends talking. I was wearing a red sweatshirt, and it's like, yo, me, you, and the boys should take a trip out to Utah or something.
And these are your top videos.
Yeah. I think it might go down a little more. Let's see.
14 million views, 14
That
million
one,
views.
the 13th.
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my friends, we just kind of
This is funny. I actually just watched this one.
I was like stressing because I was like, I had a burning desire to post. I just had nothing. I had no ideas. And I was like, I want to post right now, but I just can't think of anything. And, but yeah, it was basically, he's like, me and the boys should go out to Utah or something. And I was like, but that was one of those videos where I pulled out the camera and I said to him, I was just like, just start talking. Just say something.
Anything?
I was like, bro, just start rambling.
Yeah.
And then I gave him the camera. I was like, now just record me. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I just had that stupid filter, and it made me look so funny because it was like golden hour, bro.
Yeah.
It made me look wild. My curls were looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And I was just like, but it was so funny. And no, yeah, those are some of my favorite videos that have come out of that, where you just pull the camera out. Literally the hardest part about creating is actually having the motivation to take the camera out and start recording.
Here we go.
It's like just press record and just do something.
Right.
You could sit there for 20 minutes in silence and then something will come out.
Okay. You ever done that?
Oh, that video. We sat there we're just like literally staring at each other, bro. And then nothing happened. And then we're just like, and you could just squeeze something out of your head. Nice. It works. It's real.
Okay, well, now you're like a seasoned veteran. I don't know how long. This was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Is it still that sort of grind for you, or are you posting? Like, what's your strategy right now?
Yeah, I'm not posting a lot, to be honest with you. TikTok is in a weird state where I can post I don't know if you feel it. I can post, like I posted one this past week and it got 3 million views or something. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking so much about views.
That's why we're here.
Okay. Is that
that's
okay.
like, bro, it's called Breakout Creator. I want to know your story. I want everyone to learn about you and what you did and views. Let's go. This is inside.
Just, I'm not, my world is not revolved around views. I've broken that off of my
But I love that your side of it is you're technical and you're giving me that sort of experience. So that's where we're going.
Cool.
It's awesome.
But yeah, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
I've broken that off of my life. I don't.
But like, it's still important. Yeah. So don't feel bad about it.
Okay, I'll talk about it. I just,
bro, views.
I used to get so stressed over it and I was like, man, oh man, but I don't care for it anymore. But yeah, views.
Why do you think TikTok's in like a weird spot? What do you?
Yeah, because I could post, bro, and it'll be like on, I think this past week I posted another suit video for the first time in a long time. I got like 3 million views or something. And then I basically posted the next day and I thought it was a fire video and it got like 4,000 views in like an hour and a half. And I was like, delete.
Wow.
If it doesn't have like at least like 50K or something or like 100 in an hour, it's not going to do well.
Whoa.
I don't know if you disagree with that.
I mean, I leave all my videos up, so
my brain won't let me do that. I can't do it. But like I'll leave everything up as long as it hits like 100,000 at some point. That's like my minimum, my floor where I'll be like, it looks good for the page.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if it has that few in an hour, I'm like, it's not going to go anywhere. In an hour how well the video is going to do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like
yours grow over time.
In some cases, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like during the summer when I was having more viral videos, they would take like a week to do 10 million.
Damn.
You know? Yeah. Wasn't very quick at all. So.
Yeah. It's so weird how channels are completely different.
Yeah.
Where like people can tell immediately, or I know people who are like, they're like, yeah, bro, I've had videos after a month it starts blowing up. I'm like, how is that a thing?
Do they post a lot?
I think, yeah. It's just weird though. I don't get it. And I mean, it happens with Instagram and YouTube stuff will blow up randomly.
Yeah.
After like 2 months. It's so weird.
Let's talk about Instagram. You have like, I think 40,000 or something, 60,000?
60, I think.
But I looked at your reels and your reels have like millions of views.
It's
reels.
So weird, bro.
Wow.
Instagram is so weird. Like one's been doing pretty well recently, but it's like, why?
Yeah.
I posted it like over a month ago, and then it starts ranking so long after I post it. It's so weird. I don't know the algorithm at all. I wish it was easier to know, or like there was a straight up. I wish there was like an instruction page that you can get where it's it shows you the algorithm itself how it works.
I wish, and they were like, okay, post at this time. Post one video a week, a month, whatever, a day, 5 videos a day, whatever. Give me the secrets.
Exactly. It's so interesting. I mean, I guess that's all in the code, but I don't have to read code.
No, I don't either. I don't either. And I've talked to somebody in the past about it, and there was like, I don't know, he was maybe like a hacker. He had messaged me and like given me this insight like 3 years ago that, oh yeah, TikTok has like weighted averages for our pages, and each week it's either higher or lower. Right? Like your eyes are opening like mine was, and I was like, wow, because that sounds like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But literally no proof. So
yeah, if you want my opinion on how TikTok works, I mean, I know the algorithm literally adapts, which is so crazy. Like it's constantly changing, which is weird. It hurts my brain how it works. But in my opinion, to keep people hooked on it, they make your views like you're doing real good, and then they level you off, and you want those views back. They want you want it back, and then like once you're about to quit, they flick a little. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
They flick a little views your way. They flick a few views.
Now, do you think that
take some of these?
What if it's like a combination of the effort or the amount or consistency? These are all the things I think about that I've been just even trying since yesterday.
Yeah.
To like 3 days from now, before now.
That's what I think is so frustrating. Because sometimes I'm like, it makes you reflect on yourself. You're like, what am I doing wrong? I think that's why a lot of like creators in general struggle a lot with mental health. Because then if your videos aren't doing well, you take it and you look back at yourself.
Right.
And it's like, what am I doing wrong? And sure, you might be doing something wrong content wise, like retention wise or something. But sometimes you're not doing anything wrong. It's just not hitting the right audience. And it's like, don't take that out on yourself. You just got to keep doing your thing, and it'll hit at some point.
Boom. Yeah. Awesome. You spoke a little bit about like you kind of in June of 2020, kind of like in a slump.
Yeah.
For like a few months, and you didn't post as often or not at all?
Not as often. My biggest slump I've ever been in for not posting was only a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
October and November, I didn't post once.
So let's talk about that then.
Yeah.
So, for example, like, how did you get over that? And what was that like? What were you thinking?
Yeah.
What was your schedule like?
My schedule was really self-destructive, bro. It was so bad.
And also, how did you get into that? What was there like a turning point of?
Yeah,
Saw it coming?
Not actually, not really. Not,
Incubulation?
Yeah, not really a turning point, but it was. I just I was posting a good bit, and my videos were doing really well, like really, really well. And I work in the YouTube space a little bit as well.
Okay.
Or I did. And I was in like a think tank, so I'd help people come up with ideas for their videos. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like some of my best friends, and then like I was getting paid pretty good too. So I'm not pretty good. It was really good. That's like it was like paying for my rent and stuff. Cool. Just to come up with a few ideas, and it was so sick. But I got so stressed over it, and I was like beating myself up over coming up with like 5 ideas a week because I was trying to make them so different. Yeah. And I would come up with like 20, and then think none of them were good, and then have to come up with more. And so I was like pulling all nighters, and like my sleep schedule was getting terrible.
Got it.
But
so you put like all this extra stress on you.
Yeah, and I was like trying
making content.
Yeah, I was just trying to fill up my schedule so much, but then some of that like concurrent stuff was bringing me stress. So, and I didn't acknowledge it, and that was just so I started getting really not happy. And the less happy I get, the less productive I get, which makes me less happy, and it's just a downward spiral. It just makes it worse and worse. Yeah. But yeah, October was really bad, and then November I got super sick, and I just fell back into my old ways of I used to be so introverted to the point where I couldn't even have a conversation with someone that I didn't know, or very poor conversation. Like I would physically be like shaking if I was talking to a stranger. Right. Which that was one of the worst things that came from having an audience, to be honest with you. At first, now I love it, but I used to hate when people would come up to me or something. Talking to strangers and stuff, bro. My old self would be like, "What?" It's those video games, bro. They take your social skills away. They do. But yeah, I just rambled. I just went on.
Well, wait, how'd you get over that?
Coming out here, bro, and talking. Okay, the biggest thing if you have social anxiety, in my opinion, is surrounding yourself with other people that don't have social anxiety. If you have a community around you that just they don't care what other people think, and it wasn't even that was just a mindset that I had to break off myself. Like, why the heck do you care what other people are like, if people are looking at you or what they think of you, bro? Right. Like, you could say whatever you want or do whatever the heck you want. No one's gonna remember you in 10 minutes. Yeah. Like, no one's gonna remember the conversation you had a year ago.
Have you ever seen those videos of that guy who they're always like, talking to the mic, and they're like, yo, be whatever you want to be. Yeah. Listen, nobody's gonna remember you in 10 minutes, and then like they cut to like being on top of a table. Yeah. Like people sitting there that they just walked on top of a table 5 seconds ago.
That I won't do.
Why not? Why not?
I will go up and talk to any stranger. I personally go out of my way. If I'm in a cafe or something, I'll sit down with a random person and start talking to them just for fun. Okay. But like talking about, I don't like a lot of people looking at me at once. As in, I don't like stages. Right. Stages are not.
Me too.
That's the one thing that I don't want to get over that. Yeah. Because I just don't feel like I'm ever gonna need to be on a stage at some point. Maybe I will.
Isn't it interesting though? You have millions of followers, you're getting millions of views. Like imagine, and this hasn't hit me yet either, but like imagine 12 million people like in one place. It's unimaginable.
I don't want to imagine
huge.
that.
It's like, but what does it even matter?
Yeah.
Like, why does it even bother?
It just doesn't feel real sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's not like degrading. It's not saying that those people aren't real. Right. But in your head, it just doesn't. It looks like numbers on a screen. Right. You don't actually see that in real life.
Right. I literally, I struggle with the same problem. I'm trying to understand it like right now, spitball.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird to think about. I honestly don't like to think about it a lot because it makes my brain feel like mush.
Yeah. It's like you hit a wall just thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's like things only creators would understand.
Yeah. What were we saying at first? I'm sorry. I went on a super side tangent. Oh,
I guess about
the downward slope.
Yeah. Just giving tips to the, person listening or watching.
Right. So yeah, I got super just depressed, like not happy. November was really bad. And then, because I got so sick. And then once I got better, I was like, I don't have to go outside. I still don't have to go outside because I stayed inside while I was sick. And then I had like bronchitis and pneumonia at the same time. And I was dead, bro. Wow. I was dead. Yeah. And
holy cow.
So I got better, but then I was like, inside good, outside bad. And I just stayed inside, would stay in bed. I would wake up every day and watch a movie before I stood up. I would wake up, roll over, and watch a movie. Wow. Which is, don't do that. Like, it's so bad. But the first thing you should do in the morning, like, get up and take bro, you take a nice shower, you let that water hit your face, and you're up. Yeah. You just feel rejuvenated, or just get outside for a second. But yeah, the thing that got me out of the slump, bro, I woke up and I was like, I can't do this anymore. This sucks. Like, why am I trying to get worse? And I watched a TED Talk basically talking about how I've literally sent this TED Talk to people because I think it's just such a good video. It's talking kind of scientific about just healthy things and not healthy things that you could do for your brain, like going on walks and stuff is really good for you, and just quiet time, just you being with your own thoughts is really good. But then a big thing is like a mindset to have towards your own thoughts is like whenever you have a negative thought, you could see it as like your own brain lying to you. Your own brain does lie to you, which is crazy to think about, but it does. Like we're like, oh, I'm not good enough for this, or like this video sucks, or random things, like even things that are way darker than that, than just video creation. But like it's your own brain saying stupid things that are not true, and like your brain has to tell your brain that that's not true. So you need a mental cue that's like shut it down immediately. Like that's not true. That's not true. And then you can kind of train your brain in that sense. Like you don't even think about it, and it's just immediately you shut it down, and then you get less and less of those thoughts. And now I'm doing so good. December was fire. January was even better. We're in January, but January is even better.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
But I'm feeling good.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna actually. So normally, since we got a second, the first thing I have been normally doing with these podcasts is I've been actually talking about your analytics right away, but we got into an awesome conversation, so I waited until now. You have I just took a look at this a little bit ago. You have 20% engagement, which is phenomenal.
Yeah. Is that good? I don't know.
I've only had one other person on the podcast have 20%.
Okay.
And I thought 10% was good. I think mine personally is like 6%.
Yeah.
Like really low. Anyway, but so
that's not even bad. Like it's crazy. I don't think engagement is so interesting and it fluctuates so much.
Yeah.
Like 20, it's not always going to be 20%. A month ago it probably could have been like 4.
It's exactly like that. I was thinking there used to be like on the creator marketplace, a TikTok creator marketplace. Mm-hmm. That number would fluctuate like every week.
Yeah.
So
exactly. And then I think at one point I had like 1,000% at least, or like 20,000 because I had no followers, but my views were unreal.
Yeah.
So it's like it was silly. I think my peak I ever had, I think I pulled 400 million views in a month.
Wow.
But I had like 1 million followers, so it was just exponential. Like my engagement was stupid.
That is ridiculous. Okay, 1 billion views.
That I've never seen that analytic. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
On average, you're getting 2 million views.
That's crazy
across all your videos.
Dang, that's weird, bro. That's cool to look at, though. That's cool to look at, man. Oh man.
3.5 million followers. You posted only 429 videos that you have up right now. I guess
you don't even want to know how many I have.
Of course I do.
I have probably thousands in my drafts.
All right, awesome. In your drafts, or you mean like private?
Or private. And in my drafts, I have hundreds that I just never wanted to post.
220 million likes. That's insane.
That is weird to think about. That's very much so.
That's awesome. This is cool. 107 minutes only of videos. That's only like 2 hours.
That's crazy.
What?
Bro. Yeah, the craziest thing to me is looking at analytics like per video. Like let's say one of my biggest videos, bro, it has like 100,000 I think hours of watch time. Yeah. Which to me hurts my brain so bad. I'm like, bro, that's like lifetimes.
And we're getting to that also. Before we do that though, 107 minutes, it's like an average of 24 seconds, 20 seconds per video.
Dang. So that's crazy. I have short videos.
Short videos.
Right.
Okay. 4 million shares.
Dang.
Almost 2 million comments.
Oh man. Dude, this is crazy. I've never looked at these. This is crazy.
And then the last one, man. Look.
77 years.
77 years watch time. It's crazy.
Oh gosh, that hurts my brain so much. Like, oh my gosh.
An old person's just spent their whole life watching your videos from the second they woke up.
Bro, yeah. That's so weird.
Have you ever met any like super fans that have seen all of your videos and like,
I've met a few.
Yeah.
Which is so fun. But like back in the day when people would come up to me, I hated it so much, bro. I mean, I wouldn't show that to them, but like I hated it not because I hated that people enjoyed my content. I just had such bad social anxiety. I could barely talk to people that I knew. And like random people coming up to me, I would like crap myself like thanks, and I'd be like literally shaking, be like thanks.
Yeah. And
then like they're like trying to get you to talk, and I'm just like,
now you're also from Jersey. I'm from Jersey.
Yeah.
And you've only been in LA for the past year.
Yeah.
Is that social anxiety come from staying in New Jersey, kind of like separated and not being around a lot of people?
I think it's a little tied to New Jersey, but yeah, like when I went back for Christmas, like when I go back now, I can feel it, bro. Like I'm completely different.
Yeah, me too. But I'm saying like being in that environment, we're kind of like suburbia, right?
Yeah.
here we're in like a little city, so
Yeah.
kind of, getting exposed to more people every day.
Exactly. I
You
mean,
know?
so many people every day. But yeah, it's definitely that where like social skills are a practice.
There you go. Yeah.
Like it's a skill,
Right.
It's a social skill, but yeah, you gotta keep it training.
That's kind of what we're doing right now.
There you go.
Always doing new things.
You know it.
All right, so I wanted to know off this why you haven't posted all of your shorts to YouTube.
Okay, I'm posting some of them, but they don't, bro. I don't know. I don't think
It's a different grind.
it's a different grind.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, YouTube really likes slightly longer videos for their shorts, like 45 seconds to a minute.
And as we just saw, you have 20-second videos.
Very short videos, and I don't think the algorithm likes them.
I'm gonna disagree.
Really?
Only because I've posted all sorts of videos.
Okay.
But yeah, if I could give you some insight, yeah,
I'll
post
try
whatever you want,
it.
man. Yeah,
I want to post.
you posted like 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I posted a bunch of shorts, I think, just because I scheduled all of them, because I was like, someone told me and was like,
Yeah.
monetizing them soon, like get on it.
Yep,
And,
they are monetizing it February 1st.
Yeah, a couple days.
Yeah.
So I've been posting. I like scheduled like 100, so they just post like every day without me even looking at it.
Okay.
And then, but I want to get into longer form videos. Not like challenge videos, like today I'm gonna be doing this, but I want to do like more cinematic style, artistic, like nice color grading and just storytelling.
What are your
slight
inspirations
vlogging.
for that, you think?
I don't think anyone really has that exact style. The exact style that's in my head that I want to try and make. No one has it yet. So I want to try and make something like a new style.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I
Sure.
don't know if it's gonna work or if I'm gonna ever get around to doing it, but I want to try it.
What do you want the YouTube channel to be about?
I don't want any structure. I don't want any guidelines, or I hate niches, bro. Niches are like they're the killer of creativity, I feel like. And it forces repetition.
I know. And here we are. Actually, here we are in 2023. I just saw you posted the orange suit guy
Yeah.
like this week.
Yeah, because
Crushing it.
Yeah, because my views, like stuff just stopped hitting, and I was like, all right, I need a little count boost. Let's pay some homage to what got me here. So I did it, and then it's like, bro, like, and then you could see it in my views, like it just hits.
Yeah.
TikTok forces repetition, bro, and it sucks for your mental health as well, because you just don't want to keep posting the same thing over and over.
Right. Now I've got some questions that were written by ChatGPT. Do you know what that is?
I do, yes.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
I spend too much time on the internet.
Awesome. Fantastic. Me too. Just to keep the conversation.
Yeah.
So, all right, what do you think sets you apart from other creators in your field?
Gosh, bro, truly nothing. I genuinely think like nothing sets me apart, if I'm being honest with you and myself. And I think it's just a matter of keep doing your thing, keep doing it, and it'll hit at some point. Maybe. I think I have a decent amount of charisma.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I
Totally.
like thinking that, but I don't think anything's crazy about me. I just kind of do my thing. I don't. There's definitely people that are like they are bleeding talent, and there's just so much that sets them apart.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
I feel the same way personally.
Yeah, I feel like I just got lucky.
Yeah. Now, was this like when you started posting on TikTok, did you know this is something that you wanted to do? Like,
Yeah.
Why did you want to do this?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do YouTube.
Yeah.
I still don't really do YouTube, but I always wanted to. I was just such a huge consumer of YouTube, and I thought it was just such a cool space.
Same.
But I wanted to do it because it was a creative outlet. Like me and my family, we would always just come up with. It was always comedy, always funny stuff that we'd come up with, and it's like, bro, like where do we put this though? Like this is a funny video, but we have nowhere to like share it, or we have no outlet to have other people see it.
Right. And it was like demotivating back then to post on YouTube and not do well. Yeah.
Nothing would do. I posted like a Black Ops 2 trick shot back in the day. That's the full extent of how much I posted on YouTube.
It was so much harder to be a creative like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a YouTuber in, 2014 or something. And
Yeah.
Our Vine was around.
Vine was crazy, dude.
Yeah. I posted like once on Vine, but
Yeah.
no luck.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that app it's so crazy to see all the Viners that like transitioned, and they're some of like the biggest content creators today.
Yeah.
Like they've just been in the game for so long, they know how it works. It's so cool.
Have you been meeting those people here in LA?
Yeah, it's so fun because I'm like, dang, bro, I would say that's the coolest part about being in the creator space is like you can show your admiration for the people whose content you respect the most,
Right.
which is so cool. Like you could actually do it in person,
And you could collab with them and make videos occasionally.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, like for the most part, I don't really collab with that many people. But like, I just love being like, bro, you're such an inspiration. Like you're awesome.
Wait, so you tell me you don't collab at all?
Not much. I just love like,
wow,
give them a little confidence boost maybe or something. Like,
that's it.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're killing the game.
Man, I think that's like an opportunity that I see. You take somebody else that has 10 million, 50 million followers, and they're the person beating you up. You know, now you've got this joint relationship.
Yeah, but there's sometimes, bro, I don't think, if you want my genuine opinion on collabing,
sure,
I don't think collabing will boost your account anymore.
Okay.
That's across almost all platforms where I'm like, you used to see back in the day, like someone could post you in a video and you could go up 1 million followers in a couple days.
Yeah.
If it was a huge creator. But like,
wow,
if you get a tag in a video now, like it's not going to do much. Or if you have someone else in your video, like it'll get a couple comments maybe, but like.
See, I was thinking more of like just the fact that the people that are on this platform, they know us, they know your face. So they know the other person's face.
Yeah.
So then when you guys are together, you know.
Yeah, like you can like kind of conjoin your your audience.
Not to like grow the audience, just to make the video more viral.
Yeah, it can, but then like there's so many times where it really just won't. It's like I think, and that not to say that I hate collabing. Like I think collabing is fun, just because like I like having my friends in videos. But like from a standpoint of like I want to collab specifically to make this video more viral, I don't think that works much anymore.
And a lot of your other friends are creatives right now here.
Yeah, okay. I would say most.
You said your roommates are creatives?
Yeah. I would say there's a lot, and then there's a lot that aren't. I have so many different friend groups. It's fun. I like hopping around.
What's the coolest thing you've done here in LA?
The coolest thing I've done,
like,
bro.
Been a part of or got access to? Have you gotten access to any like parties because you have a large following online?
Yeah, I mean, I go to parties a lot, but they're all fun. They're good. Yeah. What's the coolest thing? I've only been to like one movie premiere, but bro, I'm like a huge fan of cinema. Like I'm a film, not a nerd, but like a nerd. I love movies, bro. And I went to one movie premiere, dude, and it's called Vengeance with BJ Novak, and bro, it was awesome.
Really?
Like it was a movie premiere in Hollywood. Like my inner self was just screaming the whole time, and it was so sick. Like you got to walk like a little carpet, and I was like, "What up?" Bro, then there was like a little after party on the roof, and I was jumping around talking to just everyone. They're like, "Hey guys, how we doing? How was the movie?" It was epic, and the movie was so good.
What's your favorite movie?
That's a good question. I love Whiplash.
Yes.
Miles Teller. Totally. He's insane. Catch Me If You Can. I'm a big Leo fan. That is an insanely good movie, and I love true stories. The fact, I think, let's pull this out of my brain. Frank Abagnale.
Yes.
Is the main character,
yes.
But that's his name in real life. It's so cool. I'm like the whole time you're watching, you're like, bro, someone lived this. Like that's crazy. That's so cool. But yeah, those are like probably a few of my favorites.
Any other favorite movies?
Okay, I'll say one that I haven't seen, but it'll probably be my favorite at some point. I've never seen Interstellar, and I'm a movie nerd, bro. Like I love movies, but I've been pushing it off for literally like years because I want like the perfect environment to watch it in. I don't know where it's gonna be.
I know where it is.
Where?
Do you have an Oculus?
I do.
Oculus with headphones, 100-inch screen.
Is it fire?
It's amazing. Why not,
bro? I know.
Unless you have like your own personal cinema, like to watch this on this huge thing, like with that thing on your head, it's incredible.
I want to see it so bad, but I just keep pushing it off because
do it.
I need the like prime time space to just be like fully enveloped in it.
Yeah, it's one of those movies I watch every year.
Really?
Since it came out.
Dang. Yeah.
Like
I'll be like
I'm
that.
Upset.
At some point.
Like let me go watch Interstellar and just ponder about life. So you like kind of like sci-fi movies a little bit?
I like any. To be honest with you, I like romance.
Okay.
That's like probably if you ask me about romance, like or any romance movie, I'll probably know it. And I make a lot of romance movie references because I've watched most of them.
That's very interesting about you as a creator, particularly. For some reason, I just imagined you as like being in a romantic movie or something. Do you think?
You think that?
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe. I don't know. One day, I'd love to work in the film industry.
Yeah.
And I don't really care care what aspect.
I mean, you're in the right place.
Yeah, I just think I'm just so fascinated by it. Like I want to like shadow a director or something and just see from beginning to end how it works, bro. Because it's just so cool, and I'm so ignorant on it. Where I just want to learn it and just see if I would like it or not. Just see the ins and outs of it.
I'm gonna backtrack a lot.
Yeah, go for it.
Were you always a creator, like growing up? Were you playing with Legos? Like, what were you doing in
dominoes, bro? I was so into dominoes.
Okay.
Yo-yoing.
Nintendo.
Card tricks. Video games, bro. Video games were like my trap, though. I almost wish I
Drawing, piano,
piano.
Instruments.
I was a little into piano and guitar.
Okay.
But, bro, video games were like my vice.
Yeah.
Instead of partying, I never went to one sports game in high school.
Wow.
Nothing. I would go to school, back from school, video games all day. And I almost wish, now looking back on it, I'm like, okay, I really wish I just didn't do that. Because imagine what I could have learned or done in that time.
Well, you're still 22.
I know, but now I'm like, dang, like, what skills or talents could I have harnessed rather than being really good at Rocket League?
Bro. Rocket League.
I'm really good. I can't lie.
I've never played Rocket League. Not once.
I have like 4,000 hours on that game, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I probably have 4,000 hours on guitar. That's about it.
That's fire, bro.
Like,
I love it.
You can pick up a guitar now and be as good as me in like 2 years.
Should I dabble a little bit?
You play?
A little bit.
Yeah? Like, you sing at all?
No, I don't sing. I try.
I mean, yeah, if you want to. I mean, we'll do a sound bite, Let's go.
I'll see. Like.
Well, that was great. You want to play another?
I don't know. What else do I know?
This is what we're doing now.
I'm trying to think.
We're here. Maybe you turn the mic just a little. Angle it that way. Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
Let's see. I know such random song, bro. I like Hosier. That's
Hosier. Yeah. Composure.
What kind of music do you like?
Me?
Yeah.
All types of music. Like more folky type music.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like Hosier?
Yeah, he's good.
What song is this? Can I test you?
Yes. Old MacDonald.
I tried.
What song is that?
It's called Like Real People Do.
Okay.
That is a very nice guitar.
Thanks, bro.
That sounds lovely.
It's my baby.
If someone was actually good at playing, I'm sure it sounds great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm a big thrifter.
Are you?
Yes. That palm tree, $15.
Heck yeah.
At Goodwill.
Thrifted.
Yes.
You know it. I like sustainably sourced things.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Why?
That's just the thing. That's the thing out here, bro. And then I got into it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is fun!" Like getting kind of secondhand things.
Yeah.
And you can find such cool things, and I don't know. They're better materials, bro. Things are fake now.
Like they lasted a long.
Yes.
Yo, tell. Yeah.
No, but like if they lasted this long, like they're gonna last even longer.
Right.
Like clearly they're good quality if they've been around for so long.
Right on.
But I'm not like, is it vintage?
Yo.
Single stitch. I'm not into that.
Single stitch, bro.
But like if it's nice looking, I'll get it. I like it. Or if it's not, bro, vintage stuff is so expensive. Like I'll go to a flea market or something and get like some fun stuff for like $10.
Yes.
Yeah.
I go to the flea market every week.
There we go. I haven't been
Every
in a
weekend.
while, but I would like to go back soon.
Every Sunday.
There we go. You go to Melrose?
No.
Okay, good.
No, bro. Melrose is.
I was gonna say that's the most expensive place ever, bro.
They can't call that place a flea market. All right?
I know. Like why? Like
That's just a market, an outside market.
bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to spend some money, go to Melrose. And no, I'm talking the flea market. All right, where some guys got Amazon returns and they lay it out on a table and it's all in the boxes. And I hold it up and say, how much is this? And they're like, oh, it's $1. And it's like this fart machine.
That's a good purchase for $1, bro. That's fire.
I mean, no, this one I bought online, but
okay,
it would be like that example.
Right.
Let's see what I bought at the flea market that I have. I probably brought this little stand there, but whatever. think about this thing.
Fire.
Either there or Goodwill, you know.
Yeah. Goodwill scares me a little bit.
Why?
There's like all these resellers that go and they're really mean. It's like I went to the bins. You know the bins?
Yes.
I went once and I went in Arizona.
That is like Shark Tank in there.
It was like all these resellers and they're like yelling at each other and screaming. I've never been there, so I don't know the rules.
Yeah, I don't know that.
And they're wild, bro.
Yeah.
Wild.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, it's like a game, dude, and you have to line up in front of the bins and then there's like a countdown and then everyone just starts throwing clothes everywhere and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dang.
I went once. I'm not going back. I'll just buy things people found at the bins. And then I'll just buy it for a little more.
You said in Arizona? What were you in Arizona for?
Just a trip with some friends. But Arizona, the thrifting scene is huge as well. Like crazy big. Everyone thrifts everything there.
Now, is this like the Goodwill outlet or some other?
Yeah, but it's the bins are like I think it's separate from like a Goodwill outlet.
I think it's different.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. They have
They're
like
wild.
Dollar Fridays or something.
Well, yeah, you can get like 100 different things for like $5.
Yeah. No, I've seen those. I really want to go to those.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they have one here.
They do.
They do?
They definitely do.
Okay, I gotta go.
I wouldn't. It's probably even worse here, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's
All right.
crazy.
And let me bring it back to the creator content. Can you walk us through your creative process and how you come up with new content?
Yeah, I think I said it a little bit, but one thing I will say is like sensory deprivation, bro. Not like laying in a pool of salt water or whatever mineral water or something and like
Epsom salts.
Yeah. But I will put on headphones, play like really soft music, like noise canceling.
Yeah.
Like I love jazz. Jazz is my favorite genre of music.
Cool.
Or like nice, not classical, but just piano music, soft, reverby piano, and lay there, bro. You lay down or sit up so you don't fall asleep, but you close your eyes and you just let your brain wander. And of course you'll be thinking about like sometimes you think about what do I think about, but then after a while your brain will just find a tangent and then it'll find another tangent, and like before you know it you're just in a zone, bro, where like your brain wanders when you're just sitting there with your own thoughts. Your brain wanders and like you'll pull something out of it. Hopefully that's somewhat good.
So I just imagine you like in this like Zen state.
Not exactly that. I'm more so just like or like in the shower or something. Like if you sit in the shower for a minute and just let your brain go. I actually started doing it because I don't know. I was in a YouTube video and it was like a try not to laugh challenge. And
wait a second, with Eric?
Yeah,
I saw you in that video.
Yeah, well, I won it, but bro, I literally came up with this concept for doing that because of that video. Because behind the scenes, bro, I was getting blindfolded for like an hour before those challenges.
Wow.
And the last challenge specifically was crazy. It was like an hour and a half of being blindfolded.
Yeah.
Headphones on with music blasting in my ear, not blasting, but like nice music in my ears.
Okay.
Because the concept was that I couldn't know what was going on around me, and then they would shock me and would make me laugh. They didn't, but I won. But bro, I came up with like 4 video ideas, a podcast idea, and like all this other stuff, like a movie idea, all from just like sitting in a car with completely blindfolded with headphones on, and I like couldn't fall asleep. I just had to like exist.
Wow.
And my brain wandered, bro, and I was like, what if I just do that more often? That was crazy what I just did.
Bro found meditation.
It was crazy, bro. Like quiet time is so sick.
Now, people listening or people watching might be like, what do you, you just casually, you're on an Eric video. He's got 10 million followers. He's a huge YouTuber. I was at we were at his pizza party last night. How do you get an opportunity like that to even happen?
He's just my boy. I love it. I love Eric. He's the man. He's the man. He's on a grind like very few other, maybe nobody else. He's wild. But like all those guys are like, oh my gosh, they're my really good friends.
Yeah.
And but Eric specifically, I've known him the longest before any of the other guys in the group because we were texting the first time I visited LA, and because he followed me, bro, when I was at like 100K, and
you're funny, man.
We DM'd each other, and I was like, bro, I love your videos.
Yeah.
I knew him when he was like quite small as well. And so yeah, we were just like texting each other, and then when I came out to LA, he was like one of the very few people that I actually like. I think I hit up like 3 people, and he was one of them where I was like, bro, let's kick it, and we like went on a hike or something the first time I came out to LA.
Cool.
And then and then I came back a few times, and like we kept seeing each other, and then anytime he needs one of his videos, I just hop in. But it's always like a crazy fun experience. I love those guys.
Yeah.
It's basically like there's a camera there, but just go have fun.
Right.
And
right.
then you just know they're recording it, but like it's basically just you and the boys having fun.
Dang.
I like it.
It's a dream. I would love to do one of those sometime.
Yeah,
someday.
It's sick.
It's cool.
But yeah, they're all the best. But yeah, the sensory deprivation, not deprivation, but like closing
No, I
your
think
eyes
that's
is
the right
sick.
way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like quiet alone time, bro. Is so fire. But then also, again, with like coming up with ideas, another awesome thing is being with a lot of people. Not a lot, but other people that are also creative, or like other people that are funny. If you have like funny friends, bro, and they like say a joke or something, and you're like, can I make a video out of that? Like I've done that with other people's jokes that they've made in real life, and I'm like, bro, like say that again and record it, and then I'll say something funny back.
Right.
And like that's just what happens. But yeah, a lot of times it's organic, and then sometimes it's like I'll plan it. But for the most part, I would say it's more so just organic, me coming up with it on the spot.
You're doing that deprivation thing. Dude, you're talking about liking jazz music and you like classical music.
I love it.
Wait until you listen. Just watching Interstellar is incredible, but the soundtrack
I know the
is
piano.
Incredible.
I've listened to the soundtrack.
You don't understand.
I know.
Incredible.
I have listened to the soundtrack, and I know it's freaking awesome, bro. It's Hans Zimmer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He never misses.
No, he doesn't. Why have you put it off so long?
Bro, I said I
stuck on this.
It's like procrastination I'm a big procrastinator, like to the max, bro. I'll procrastinate with anything, like eating, bro. Like I'll eat in a bit. I'll eat in a bit, and then I just don't eat all day. Like it's that bad where I'll just procrastinate with everything in my life. And
interesting.
That movie is a huge procrastination of mine.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Because on one hand we have the clock where we're literally looking down to the second, and it's just me looking on the outside from this conversation.
Yeah.
We're looking on the outside, and you're looking at the clock waiting for the second to post. But then, Interstellar has been sitting there for years. But I guess it's always there. But this seems more like right now, so let me post and do it.
Yeah.
That's how we beat procrastination.
I've fully changed.
You fully changed.
I've always been a procrastinator, like with school. Like even with that posting at 10 o'clock, though, it's not like I wasn't neglecting other things in my life. Like school, my grades were tanking because I was procrastinating with homework and all that crap. But then the only thing I cared about was TikTok. So that was like the one thing I was just hyper fixated on. So I've always procrastinated, but TikTok, like I've loosened up on that. And like I've loosened up on a lot of things, or like with Interstellar, loosened up on getting around to watching that, or just, I don't know. I think it's because back then TikTok was all I wanted to do. And now I'm more so like super open-minded about what I want to do.
Yes.
In a sense of I don't know what I want to do.
Interesting.
And I'm okay with that because I don't want to be blinded. I don't want to be blinded by like my own ambitions, if that makes sense. If you're tunnel visioned and you know exactly what you want to do, you might decline something. Like if a door opens and you don't walk through it, you could have enjoyed that more than what you think you want to do.
Right.
So like right now I'm in a boat where I can go wherever and do whatever the heck I want whenever I want.
Right.
And find what I'm most passionate about without having that pretense of like, I know I'm going to do this and this is all I want to do and it's all I'm going to do. All I'm going to try and do. It's like I can hop on any opportunity that comes my way and maybe I like it. Sorry, I ranted.
That was a good rant.
Sorry.
That was a great rant.
Thank you.
I like that one. I was like, everybody just assembled in the background, like, yes. Watching. That's going to be like, that's awesome.
There you go. But yeah, I think a lot of people hold the biggest thing that holds some people back is themselves, because they're so blind to everything else around them because they think they know what they want to do. And it's like so many times I think you're going to start doing what you actually want to do, and then what I said earlier is you get used to it and you get bored. Like you should, no matter what you're doing, you should always still be looking for new things to be doing because you might get not happy with it.
I think what you're realizing is like, so creating the content is more what you love to do. You love to like have a good time and have fun. And then as we're growing as a creator, and even like people like Eric can attest to this, and Mr. Beast looking at his like track record of starting out posting, he's like, I'm just going to do whatever, counting up to 100,000. Your example is, I'm just going to post hundreds of times and do whatever it takes to go viral and crack the code. What am I trying to get at? Basically, like, it's different for everyone. Yeah.
No, I think I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, and I've kind of like given up on that. Not given up, but I loosened up where I'm like, that's not the only thing that matters.
Right. But we're also like a business. So we have to
It's like I have to
grow.
work at it sometimes.
Yeah, it matters a little bit. And
like you are your business. It's crazy.
And like what's the future of doing this? Like, okay, it's been 3 years now. Okay, I have 28 million followers or whatever, 50 million followers. What does it mean?
Yeah. And it's all,
so
it doesn't really mean anything. But like, I mean, but it does at the same, it's so like you can give it up at any point that you want to, or something might happen where like
tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe I like crocheting so much that I'm going to start making my own sweaters.
Yes.
And then I don't ever post on TikTok again.
Wow.
Like stuff can change. Like people change and like your interests change all the time. But I think people sometimes look from the outside looking in, like if you're just strictly a consumer rather than a creator, like they think like you're a machine because what you post on the internet is completely orchestrated. Like it's all controlled versus they don't know how you're actually feeling.
Well,
but
yeah, it's funny. While you're saying that, I'm like sitting here pushing buttons, controlling what the people see.
Controlling what they hear me say.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm trying to get you to think about expanding a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. In what you're doing.
Like get on a more of a grind, you mean?
Less of a grind.
Oh.
Taking ourselves out of the equation to like focus on posting times.
Yeah.
So that's not so much of a hard issue.
Yeah.
You know, just focusing on creating. Like you're saying, Eric, just set up the cameras, go have fun. You know, that seems to be, from my perspective, is like creating more opportunities to just show up and push go like this.
Yeah.
Like we're doing right now, and we just spitball and make it up. And
yeah, and for the big guys like that, for like YouTube stuff, bro, the biggest thing, if you want my opinion, like one of the biggest things, I mean, it's not necessary to grow, but if you want more time to actually start recording videos and get more of a consistent schedule of posting, you need to automate the ideation process. As in, lots of those guys, bro, they have groups of people that come up with ideas for them. I mean, of course, they're involved. They still come up with ideas themselves, but like they have a lot of people that are helping come up with the just strictly ideas, which is so important. Like if you have your friends helping you come up with ideas,
yeah,
you're just an idea machine and you're a video machine.
Yeah, I remember going to a creator's house one time. They had like a whiteboard in the house, like an office room with just whiteboards on the walls.
Yeah,
they're writing out ideas
always,
like a meeting room.
Yeah, and I think that's something that I never want to. I think that might be something that I never want to get to.
You don't want to take it like a business?
No. I don't want to be a business. I mean, I love the business world, but I don't think I want to make myself a business. Like I specifically with Eric, I'm like so impressed by what he's building, and like it's so cool. I tell him that all the time. I'm like, bro, this is so you're crazy.
It is crazy.
But like it's so I don't think it's something that I could do. Where I love being involved in the videos, but bro, stuff that happens behind the scenes, I'm like, how? Like that's so stressful. There's so many things involved, like so many strings attached, and you're juggling so much. Like I just couldn't handle that. I'm not smart enough for that. Well, seriously, I'm not smart enough.
Well, check it out, right? Think about it like this. Like you have 3.5 million fans today. 3 years ago, you had less than 100,000, right? Mm-hmm. So 3 years ago, to think about what you had to do in that amount of time to go to where you are right now, probably would have seemed like, I'll never do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is interesting. I just think I don't know if it's TikTok that's going to help me grow, or I feel like TikTok is a little stagnant right now, but their algorithm's always changing, like I said.
Yeah.
But YouTube might be the way, or like maybe another app will come along. You know, you never know. It's so interesting.
Do you have like a vision for yourself of like stuff you want to get into? Like a next thing, like something bigger that you're thinking about?
Not really. Like I said, I just want to get into the
crocheting.
I want to get into the film industry.
Yeah.
That's really it. But like, again, any aspect, I just am fascinated by the entire thing. Like every aspect of it is so cool.
Do you have a favorite producer?
Producer or director?
Director, sorry.
It's basic, but I do love Wes Anderson. His like color grading and everything, the camera whips, the symmetry, bro. It's all gorgeous.
Which ones are Wes Anderson's videos?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my god! You can't judge me for not seeing Interstellar if you've never seen Fantastic
Is it really
Mr.
that
Fox,
good?
bro. Yes, it's insane.
Okay.
Grand Budapest Hotel, French Dispatch.
I haven't seen any of those.
Okay. Royal Tenenbaums.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna stop naming movies.
No.
But they're like jaw dropping, bro.
Wow.
Like the colors, everything. I love the colors specifically. I'm a color guy. Colors and textures are like my two favorite things in life.
Is that where the style comes from?
No, I don't know. Maybe I love cool colors, bro. That's why I love crocheting now, because like I can mix any colors together that I want to mix together. I can just kind of do my thing, you know. But textures too. Like whenever someone's wearing silk or something, I'm like, I'm like, I'm gonna pet you. Sorry, but I'm going to. Or like nice fur. I'm just. It's I love texture, bro. It's fun. And okay, sorry. Color, texture, and scents.
Okay.
I love smells. Candles are my favorite thing in life right now. You'll rarely see me in my room without a candle going, which I've heard studies that they're not very good for.
No,
but
yeah,
don't
right.
care.
Right.
Don't care. I love candles and no one can do anything about it.
Dang. I don't have a candle here.
It's bro, they're so fire.
I should totally have a candle going like right now.
You should.
Why not?
But that's another thing that I might want to get into is like maybe I want to make candles. I don't know.
I would buy your candles.
Something that I think would be really cool is like I want to make candles for people like for specific. I don't know how to make candles, but if I want to learn how to make candles and like make candles for people for specific events. Like I remember,
like I just had a baby.
Yeah. No, literally, and like you can just give me like materials or something that make you think of that moment, and you put it into a candle. Like it's crazy, bro. Smells specifically are the biggest thing that unlock nostalgia to me. Where I'm like, I'll smell something and I'm like, bro, like something just unlocked in my brain. I just remembered something from. I have a horrible memory, but I just remembered something from 15 years ago because I smelled something.
Wow.
Like smells are so weird. Like I remember, like I don't know, like cologne or something. Like I remember when my grandpa passed away. Like my grandma loved, like she used this pillow that like my dad would like spray my grandpa's cologne on it.
Wow.
And it's like that just unlocks something in your brain, bro. Smells are crazy.
Wow.
And I'm like, that would be so cool. Like let's say you have a wedding or something, and it's like you and your partner's like favorite smell or something. You just put it into a candle, or like something that reminds you of the other person, and you put it into a candle, and you make a little custom name for it. What am I saying? You're looking at me like I'm a psycho, bro. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I don't know what.
The only reason I might be looking at it as a psycho, only because I watched. I'm like obsessed with these little short videos.
Yeah.
Where they recap movies. So like I didn't even have the time sometime to watch a full length video. So I was like, oh yeah, I got 10 minutes. I'll watch a 10-minute recap of a movie. And one of the movies specifically is about a guy who likes scents and like does some horrible things with going to the end of. That's also the problem with these movies. You don't really remember so much. I just know it's about a guy with sense and he kills a lot of people. So
oh gosh,
yeah,
that's not me, but
no.
I like sense.
Yeah. All right, let's bring it back.
Yeah.
All right. How do you balance creating content with other aspects of your life?
Yeah, I think for me, it's very laid back because like content wise, I'm just super chill again, where I just will pull out a camera if something funny happens. So it's more so like I have to focus more so on my life in general.
Yeah.
Because that's how I come up with videos. It's like if I'm not going out with friends or like having fun or funny stuff happening, I'm not going to come up with that many ideas.
Do you like have a schedule for it at all?
No. I used to, and then as I said, I used to it where like I would post every day at this exact time.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I think my quality starts going down when I start trying to make a schedule and like post frequently.
Can you talk about a specific project or piece of content you're particularly proud of and why?
Proud of.
Do you have a favorite video?
Probably that punching one.
Yeah.
I usually show that to people when they're like, "What's your favorite video?" I usually will say that one. I think it's so funny. Or like I've been posting some recently that I think are pretty good. Okay, you know what I think is super funny? If you want to scroll down a little bit, I think that fifth one is crazy.
This one
is insane. And then
I don't know why it's giving me this error.
Gosh, it's okay. But then there's one that's actually nuts.
Just play. It's like the website doesn't work after the fourth one.
There's like no work involved in it. But anyways, if you keep going down the 10th one, it might not play either.
Aha,
but bro, this transition is one of my favorites.
Bro, yes.
That took us so long to hit, bro. Like if you play that in like 0.1 times speed, it is like seamless. It's so clean. But
point of view, you go to pick up your hat and you see this.
Yeah, there's some fire transitions that we've made. I think some of the transition videos that we made are like some of my favorites. I love transition videos. They're so cool.
You know what's really brilliant about this also is that it works. It transcends language.
Somewhat.
There's no, like, right now we're watching it.
Yeah.
I don't need to
just
know
the
what
words in the
saying.
beginning. That's like the only thing that has a language, and then it's just
But even still.
Yeah, you
like,
can still find it funny even not reading. Yeah.
It's very visual.
Yeah. It almost I sometimes used to relate it to like a Rickroll.
Yeah.
Where like instead of getting Rickrolled, like I'd pop up in a video out of nowhere.
Exactly.
And it just became a meme like that. But then I was like, do I want to be known for that?
Have you ever done it where like you don't have any of the audio, because sometimes the audio hints at what it's going to be. And then you just like pop the audio out.
Think I have.
Like at the moment.
I believe so.
Have you experimented with like other different types of?
I should do that more though. That is funny, like a little jump scare.
Yeah, I know.
That is good.
There was a band that I follow that was like, they made a video like they're hijacking new trends. So the first video I saw of them was like walking up. Somebody walked up to them. He was walking away, and they were like, "Oh, excuse me, what's the song you're listening to?" Which I know you know. And then he's like, "Oh, it's the name of their song." And then they cut right into like, without even breaking the thing, right into like an action, playing the song, like singing the song right there.
Yeah, it's fire. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I used to do those a bunch. The what are you listening to videos.
Yeah.
That was like an era of mine as well. Those were fun.
Yeah.
I liked those. There's one of them that did really, really, really well. That also, I guess you could say it transcended. That one did good.
Boom.
But even without the suit, there was one that did so well where like there was actually not one word said in the video, which is crazy to me. That shows you how big that trend was.
Oh, this is like a doubly.
Yeah,
Double.
I combined them. That one hit so hard. I remember. But if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember when it was. It was in July actually that I posted it. But I was like standing on a hill and it was so windy, and I did that trend, but you couldn't hear me because of the wind. And so there were no words said in it, bro. But like so many people actually understood the joke, which was crazy to me. It has more views than that if you go up a little bit. So I'm like, they're like, "What are you listening to?" But there's no words. All you hear is just. It's the windiest place I've ever been on earth, bro. It was so gorgeous there. Oh my god.
The walk.
Yeah. It was like this random hill in Hawaii in the middle of nowhere. If you look around, it looks like
you're in the middle of nowhere,
Scotland
man.
or something. Like it's literally I'm nowhere on the top of this crazy hill.
I'm over here trying to read your lips and understand what you're
I wasn't saying anything. I was just And then yeah, it was so fun. That was like one take, and then it got 10 million views. Like that's crazy.
Now,
so fun.
Did that happen right away, or did that take any time at all? Or?
That happened right away. Yeah.
Dang.
None of my if it doesn't hit in the first hour, it's not going anywhere.
What? Now I wonder if that strategy of like privating the video that really works. I mean,
you should never delete a video.
Right.
I always private them.
Always.
Because I think deleting the algorithm detects that.
Also,
it's you taking down videos.
It takes away your likes.
Yes, that.
Yes, that's the only reason I don't.
Yeah, I probably have like a couple million likes on privated just because some videos I just didn't like anymore.
Of course. Do you ever? This is a ridiculous question, but have you ever put like implants, not like a pillow to make it bigger?
Never once. There was back in the day, I collabed with a suit company.
Okay.
They're big on TikTok. They're way bigger than me on TikTok now. Actually, they're called Hellman Retail Group.
Oh.
And they had me come out to. This is like my first collab I ever did. Actually, this is before I went to LA. I went out to Ohio to visit them, and they were saying like, yeah, so like we want your butt to look like really big, and I believe it was them, yeah. And they're like, we want your butt to look really big, like you want to put like someone behind it, like back there. And I was like, trust me, like it'll be fine. I was like, it's gonna look big, like just let it happen. And they're like, okay. And then afterwards they're like, yeah, you were right. Like, you know the angles. Like, it's all about the angle, bro. And the pants make it look huge. And I also just have a really big butt.
Yo, what's your workout routine, man?
Everyone says I don't work out.
What do you mean you don't work out?
I don't.
Look at this.
I played soccer my whole life.
Soccer, okay.
And then
there's no secret?
tennis, volleyball.
You're not doing volleyball, 1,000 squats a day?
Volleyball, I was squatting a lot. Like, your natural stance in volleyball is just in a squat. So
you weren't like born in a squat, like in the squatting position.
I was not, thankfully.
What's going on here?
That was one of the ones from the ski trip that I said absolutely started cranking. So it was like in 2 days, literally that in 1 day it had that many views, bro. It was like
oh my god,
insane. Because then I woke up and I was like, bro. And then we hit another, because it was literally a 2-day ski trip, and both those videos, like all of us on that trip were like, bro, what's happening? And I had 500,000 at the time. And then after that trip, I had like 800. And I was like, bro, in 2 days, like this is crazy.
Damn.
And then there was like that. After that, I think it was like in a week I went up 1 million. And then it was just nuts. Like it was just kept getting crazier. It was good.
I mean, I guess we're just gonna review.
That's the suit company that I collabed with, the 21st.
This one here?
Yeah.
Dude, 10.9 million views on a collab?
Yeah.
I mean, on a ad?
I actually didn't get paid for it.
Oh my god.
And then
What's the like collab part?
That's it.
Did they give
I
you
just
this?
tagged them.
Is it,
Yeah, they gave me a couple suits. That's how they
Okay.
paid me.
okay.
But they grew their account so fast, bro. Like that's the one thing I will say with like a collab, they exploded after that, bro. I mean, they put in the freaking grind, but like they posted a video with me. That was like the collab part because they go like this and like in front of a suit usually because they're a suit shop and they like show off their like fancy cool suits and I was the mannequin.
Yes.
And they're like I forget. It was like
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bro, that video popped.
Wow.
I remember it was like it had a slow start and I was like crap. But I think it has 10+ million on their page now, but they got so many followers from that, bro. It was crazy. I was like the only in my prime, dude. I was like
In your your prime. Did you just say that?
Yeah, no, I did. I did.
talking
In my
about?
TikTok prime.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, like I posted my brother in a video and he went up like 80K in a night. And he had one video posted.
Yeah.
He went up 80,000 followers. I'm like, that doesn't happen anymore. And same with like my dad. I tagged him in a video and he went up like the same amount. I'm like, those kind of follower counts don't happen anymore from just tagging someone in a video. I just had way too much traction.
I've had. Okay. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun experience with that suit shop. But I think that might be their most popular video on their page, or like,
Of course it is.
top 3. No, it might be top. No, I'm telling you, they started killing it after that, dude.
Yeah.
They got that boost, and then they started cranking videos out. Like it's so cool.
Did they take your idea and like add in
No.
a character like you in
No,
their?
they just
ads?
built an empire, bro, and they started doing like themed suits, like Minecraft suits. Or, like,
Yeah.
they got into the anime realm, which is like huge.
Right.
It's sick. They did like Naruto suits
Yeah.
and like crazy cool stuff.
Have you seen that guy watching Naruto for the first time and he's like explaining it?
I've never seen it,
No. Okay.
to be honest with you. I've only watched like one anime.
There was a guy I had on here, Kieran. He's like popping off right now doing that
Really?
sort of series.
Dang. I've only watched one anime, and it was when I was sick. You could see my screen time on my phone from it. I watched all of Death Note in one day.
Wow.
Which isn't crazy. I mean,
I don't even.
there's like 36 episodes.
Yeah.
But I didn't stand up once watching it. My screen time for one day was 21 hours in a day.
Dang.
That's my record.
That's pretty good.
It's kind of great. I want to get 24 hours at some point. Like
That sounds like a YouTube video.
24-hour screen time. Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not proud of that video. That was the most effortless video I've ever done, and it got 10 million views, bro. It's so bad.
I wish it would play.
It's that helicopter. Remember that audio?
Yeah, of course.
So bad.
What are you doing here?
In that video?
Yeah, because
I just make the face, bro.
play.
I just make the face. I go, helicopter. And then they say it again, and I'm like, and I just keep doing a different face, and then I end it with like,
You know, that face, I think like finding something as a creator that you can like do visually with your face is such a big thing. Like
it's crazy. It's like a facial IP, yeah.
facial IP.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like
Yeah.
putting your face in a thumbnail or something. You're building your facial IP. You're making yourself more known
Okay.
or recognizable. And it's like crazy how I've had people that don't recognize me and then I do that and they're like, and I'm like, really? Like you don't know my actual face, but you know me when I do that? Like, it's so weird, but it's so funny. I love it.
You don't have like a like orange suits that I could buy. Not a suit though, but a shirt. Do you sell anything like that?
I sold merch at one point, but I haven't in a while. Or I mean, I think it's still up, but I don't like pay attention to it anymore because I don't know.
Dude, you know like those like fake like suits on a shirt, but it would be orange.
Yeah, that would be
Right?
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
With a little
people have
hat.
asked me like, yeah, that would actually be good. People have asked me like, how do you get one? I want to be you for Halloween.
Dude.
And I was like, bro, I don't like
What
the
the
company
heck?
the company doesn't exist anymore though. I don't know how to make
You don't
I
have
don't know
to-
how to make suits.
You could just, it's not, I mean,
I don't know.
there's got to be somebody that does that should reach out to you and try to collab and make a Halloween costume for you.
That would be crazy, but I don't know.
As a character, man, that's like,
Yeah,
that's a huge thing.
it'd be fun. I'm trying to look at some of the other videos.
Well, I'm curious as like, as you are a creator here in LA, how are you surviving? Are you doing it
Financially?
Do you have another job?
Well, I was working behind the scenes for
the YouTube, yeah.
for one guy, and then I quit that in like December. I called him. I was like, bro, I'm getting so stressed over this. This was in another thing where I was trying to take out some of the things that were causing me stress.
Right.
Like I loved working with him. Like he was one of my best friends, and I just was like, I can't do it. And I don't want to give you mediocre ideas. Like me being not happy over this is making me come up with less good ideas, and you're paying me the same. Like it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to me. So I was doing that, and that was like helping me. But I do brand deals once in a while, and I make sure to get a good rate whenever I do brand deals. And that's like a really important thing for me is like when I work with a brand, like I need to. It has to be a brand that I actually enjoy and actually use their stuff. Yeah. Not necessarily use their stuff, but like there was one company that reached out to me recently. I'm not going to say who, but like I didn't work with them because they sent me their product and I didn't like it. And I was like, I'm not going to promote this if I don't like the product. Yeah. Like I will only promote something if I genuinely do like the product and I think there's like a use for it and I actually might even use it. Yeah. Or I already use it and they just hit me up and I'm like, yes. But I just make sure I get a very good deal.
So right now, like only brand deals?
Pretty much, to be honest.
Wow. Yeah. Even with the like 30-day, 60-day, after.
Yeah. There's
they have to pay you later. It's always like pushed back.
Sometimes, yeah. It's sometimes like a couple weeks or like there's actually there's an app.
Oh yeah.
They take 1% and I've never used them yet, but I know it exists. And if there's a long payment period, they pay you in that day.
And they just collect for you or something?
They take 1% from you.
Well, TikTok in their creator marketplace now, they have like, you can do that whole brand deal through the creator marketplace.
Have you done any?
No, I haven't yet.
I remember the creator marketplace was a scary place back in the day. Like it was all these fake companies, but I don't know.
Yeah. They were always trying to send you like product and
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's brand deals are interesting. The first brand deal I did was like What Do You Meme Classic and Dollar Shave Club was like my big one, bro, where I was like, I sent them like a joke number and then I was like, bro, no way they're gonna accept this amount. And then they were like immediately like, okay. And I was like, okay, cool. And they just accepted it, but that's not going too hot right now. I still haven't been paid. It's been almost 2 years. Not any shame towards Dollar Shave Club. They held up their end of the deal. It's with an agency that I worked with. Got it. I might be heading into a lawsuit very soon, but we'll see. Wow. I've just been working on that in the past few days, which is crazy. I've had such a breakthrough.
Dang, I know a lawyer in New York if you need one.
No, I'm like in contact with a lot. Okay. It's a headache and a half, but I actually can't really talk about it much. But sure, just I'll update you maybe at the end of it. I'll let you know. It's a headache, but I'm like, it's almost like a puzzle at this point. I don't even care about the money. I just want to see what solve happens. It. Yeah. You're like I feel like a little detective.
You're an investigator.
I care about the money. I lied.
Yeah.
I do care about the money.
How many brand deals have you done?
Bro, I could probably count it on my hands. Okay. How many I've done.
But you live in LA, which is like the most expensive place.
Yeah, I did.
It's crazy.
Okay, brand deals. And then I did Twitch for a long time, for like 8 months probably.
Like streaming?
Yeah. I streamed every day for like 8 months.
Oh, okay.
Every night.
Just casually.
TikTok. I forgot.
For how long?
I forgot about that, to be honest with you. Yeah. But I would go on TikTok. So this was like another thing. I would post at 10 p.m., immediately go live for about an hour. Jeez. And then every night, literally for 1 hour. And then at 11 p.m., I would go live on Twitch till maybe like 2 a.m. every night. Wow. And then just play Rocket League or like sometimes just talk, play the guitar, vibe out, just have a good time. But yeah, I would go on TikTok and then I would boost my viewers right at the end. And bro, my TikTok viewers on live were great. They're never going to be like how they were. I knew how to boost my views I would put on the suit, play the song, bro, and my viewers would boost by 10,000 in 15 seconds. Like the algorithm just caught it when I would play that song, dude, and like be in my pose. What? And people would just hop in for the bass drop or for the beat drop, bro, of the song, like name, and then I would immediately that peak would hit, and I'd be like, going on to Twitch right now. I'll see you guys. And then I'd start my Twitch stream. At my peak, I was starting my Twitch stream with like 1,000 viewers, which is crazy for Twitch. Wow. And then that's like the best way. I don't love the whole thing with like streaming on TikTok your gameplay. Okay. I think if you want to get a following on Twitch, like you go on TikTok and you say, I'm about to start streaming on Twitch, click the link in my bio. Like come over to Twitch. I'm about to get off of TikTok. And then you stop streaming on TikTok. For me, that worked the best. And then that's how you grow an actual following on Twitch. And like people don't even go on TikTok anymore. They just know when you go on Twitch. Right. But yeah, Twitch was like crazy, and that was like super fun. I love that community. I still use Twitch sometimes. Yeah. I had like at my peak, I probably had like he had like 1,200 subs, like monthly subscribers on Twitch.
Wow.
Which was like, so I made good money on that.
Okay.
And then also like crazy donations, bro.
Yeah.
There's one dude sent me so much. It was crazy. So like it wasn't my only, or brand deals aren't my only thing.
Sure.
But I did Twitch, and then just like a few other random things. Merch I did for a while. That was pretty good, very good actually. And then I'm trying to think. Honestly, that's probably it. Oh, I did crypto. If I didn't do crypto, honestly, I wouldn't have much money right now.
What happened to day trading? You did. Do you want
to hear my crypto story?
Sure.
It's like not jaw dropping, but basically at my old job, my boss loved stocks. Like he's super into stocks. And I was getting into it, so we would talk almost only about that. And I was so into Dogecoin, if you know what that is.
Of course.
Like so it was December of 2020. I started getting so into Reddit. I thought Reddit was so sick, and I was like, bro, these guys are crazy. Like they know so much about stocks. I knew nothing, but I was just looking into Reddit because I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but these guys do.
Yeah.
What if I just follow whatever they say? And I was about to invest in GameStop when it was at like $5.
Yeah.
Before that craziness happened, I just didn't because I was like, I shouldn't. So I didn't. And then like a month later, it just exploded, and I was like, crap. I'm an idiot. And then, so I was like, I'm never going to let that happen again. Like, nothing's going to escape me like that again. And then I saw Doge, and it started becoming such a meme. It wasn't too big of a meme yet, though. So it was at like a little less than a cent when I saw it. I was like, this is interesting. And then one night it boosted up to 8 cents. Like, so it 8x'd itself in one day. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to hop on this right now. It's going to explode. Yeah. And I got in at 8 cents. I put in like $1,000 or something, and it immediately plummeted to like 2 cents. And I was like, and I was like negative so much. Oh no. Like so much. And so I only bought more. So then I made it went down to like 2 cents, and I think even maybe 1 cent. And I made my average buying price 4 cents, and I had like a little over $3,000 in it. Okay. And I told my boss, and he's like, why? He's like, what is Dogecoin? Like, there's no way. Like, I had no idea what crypto even was, bro. Like, I just invested in it because it was a meme. And then I forgot about it. I quit my job. I was going to start working on like regular stocks. And then right after I quit my job, or like a couple months after I quit my job, bro, Doge started ranking. Like, it was at 4 cents, and then in like a couple days, or even like one day, it shot to like 25 cents. And I was like, bro, I just made like $10,000 in a day not doing anything. And I didn't make it, but sure, I went up that much. Yeah. And then 30 cents. I was like, holy crap. And then it like dipped back down to like 15. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just lost so much money. But I'll just leave it in because I don't really care. It's whatever. And then, dude, I forgot about it again because it didn't move much. But then I checked it back, bro, because I heard some stories about it. And it was at like 60 cents. And I was like, what is this? And then I remember, I forget the exact day, but Elon Musk went on SNL. Elon was like the face of Dogecoin. Yeah. He went on SNL, and I was up. It was at 75 cents. That was like the peak of Dogecoin, 75 cents. And mind you, I had like $3,000 in at 4 cents. Yeah. And I can't remember exactly how much I had in, but I had a lot of coins. And he went on SNL. It peaked at 75 right before he went on, bro. I have a video of me on my phone like, because my brother was like, pull out. And I was like, I'm good. It's about to skyrocket. Check this out.
I know. Yeah.
Bro, I have a screenshot of me losing like 20,000 in an hour. And then I lost. So I was up over 60. And then I pulled out and I made like 30. And I never touched crypto again. But I 10x'd on 3,000. So I was like,
that's amazing.
But that was like the craziest feeling, because now looking back on it, I'm like, I'm an idiot. But at the time, my TikTok stuff was exploding. I was waking up every day not thinking life was real, bro. Like, I was like thinking like everything that just happened. Not that it was so good that it was a dream, because I wasn't even happy at the time. Like, I was looking back, I was just so unhappy. But like, I just mean that sometimes just because good stuff is happening doesn't mean you're happy. Like, but so much good stuff was happening, I was like waking up like something bad's gonna happen. I almost was like these cards that I'm being dealt, like it's gotta turn the other way at some point. And I would wake up like and check my phone and make sure life was real. Wow. And be like, did that all actually happen? Type of thing. Like, I would just think that it was all fake. And so I was just messing around with way too much money. Like, looking back, I'm an idiot for that. I made money.
Live and learn, man. Yeah. You made money. Yeah.
At least I didn't lose anything. Yeah. But it was an experience for sure. I definitely learned.
You didn't do OnlyFans with this following?
Yeah. I literally set up an account.
Okay.
I was literally just going to post suit videos. Okay. Like, or pictures of me like wearing the suit. And stuff. Yeah. Like, as like a joke, like almost taking like OnlyFans and turning OnlyFans into a meme. Yeah. But I just didn't. I set up the account and I never made it like public.
So, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
What's it? Markiplier. Yeah. Just launched an OnlyFans.
Yeah, like, did this for charity, right? Yeah.
Yeah, for charity. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, all right. I didn't know it was for charity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That soils your floor.
Oh, I remember my other question. The question was, there's actually I was gonna judge here of what other platforms you're on right now. Are you monetizing on all platforms?
No,
Oh, did you get the Snapchat bonus, the spotlight bonus?
I did not.
You did not.
I know a lot of people that did, and like a lot of crazy
Yeah.
stories, but I didn't get on that fast enough.
Dang.
Yeah, that stuff was insane.
I had someone on here that got $1 million from that.
I would crap myself.
Yeah.
But I never did that. I'm the biggest consumer of YouTube. I don't really monetize on YouTube. I use YouTube the most, and probably Pinterest. Don't monetize on.
What are you doing on Pinterest?
Love Pinterest, bro.
What?
Pinterest is so sick.
What?
For inspiration. I love movie posters.
Okay.
And I just find, I don't buy them, but like I just like looking at movie posters, and there's just an endless amount. I think they're like so creative. I just think movie posters are so eye-catching and awesome. But I look at movie posters, poetry on Pinterest, bro. There's endless poetry. I love poetry. And just finding fun stuff like new shoes, cars, and it's just fun to look at. But it's really good for inspiration, and just like looking at random images, bro, can just trigger something in your head that, ooh, I just thought of an idea. Ooh, that's a good video if I use this in a video.
What about Instagram? Are you in their like Reels bonus program?
Yeah, but that stuff is like, it's so weird. You have to like reapply for it every month and all this. It's so interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I've made some money on that, and then Reels are just so odd. Reels and Shorts, but I'll never understand them.
How about Facebook?
Facebook, I'm not. But I have a roommate. His name's Jimmy.
Yeah.
My old roommate. He moved out. I told him, I was like, bro, post on, because he does like charity stuff, and I was like, bro, post on Facebook for 2 months, and you'll thank me later. I was like, and then you're never gonna stop posting. I'm telling you right now. You post on Facebook, and if you want to stop in 2 months, go ahead, but don't stop for 2 months. And he hasn't stopped, because I was like, he started cranking.
Yeah.
Because Facebook, and he's like, I know his audience is slightly older. I was like, bro, they'll eat it up. Do it.
No, I mean, I'm curious, why'd you tell him to do it, but you didn't do it yourself?
I don't think my audience is much younger, and they're not really on Facebook. I don't think. I think my main audience is like 18-year-old guys. It's mostly guys primarily.
Are you posting all of the videos yourself to these platforms?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, you think I like hire someone?
Do you have a team? Do you have anybody helping you?
My brother was helping me for a while, but he didn't want to move out here, and then I did.
Okay.
So
Dang.
yeah,
Dang.
right now, just me. But like my roommates, we all help each other because we all make videos. It's like we'll record stuff for each other.
How do you stay motivated to continue to create content?
I don't. You have to follow how you feel. Like, people force themselves through it, and you could see it in their content. Like, the quality would lower if you're not into it. And I think that's a big thing that people don't get, is like when you see someone taking a break, like, that's so good. And if they come back, like, they're gonna have that hunger to come back, which is so sick, because they'll be passionate about it again. But taking a break is so fire. If you want to take a break, take a break.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
Switzerland.
Why?
It's like a fairy tale, bro. I want to go to Switzerland so bad. Oh my gosh.
Why don't you go?
It's expensive, dude.
How much is it to go to Switzerland?
A lot. Switzerland's like one of the most expensive places on the planet, probably. I'm pretty sure. I've heard stories of Switzerland being very expensive. The flights, I'm sure, but then also like housing, and like if you want to do fun stuff, you just gotta, I don't know, one day.
POV, you're on a flight to Switzerland.
Either you're running through the fields of Switzerland and see this. Like, that'd be fire. Bro, like the mountains there. Oh, I love nature so much.
That sounds awesome, man. You sound like a guy with a dream of running through Switzerland, and I want to be a part of that. And I want to, like, do you got a brand army or a Patreon for this to happen?
That'd be fire. I do love.
Like, can I support you and give you like $5 a month to go to Switzerland, man?
$5 a month to go to Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. No, like how?
I don't know.
Is that possible?
I don't know.
Like that's a cool idea.
I
want to support you in that idea. Like, how do for real?
Well, that'd be cool, actually.
Right?
Up, like, if I want to make a video at a certain place. And like,
this is my goal. You know, we have live goals at the top. Like, my goal is to run through the field in Switzerland. Like,
yeah, that's true.
That'd be awesome.
I respect it.
Yeah.
And then you just record yourself doing it and post it for everyone that donated.
And then you're like vlogging about what you're doing in Switzerland for your YouTube or something. You know, I don't know.
Switzerland. Switzerland be like. And then I just leave.
Have you seen those Mr. Beast videos where he's like, give somebody, hey, would you take $200 and fly to Paris for me, and then come back and give me a bagel?
What an awesome template. He should keep doing those.
Those are insane.
I like those a lot. He's a genius.
Those are insane.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite YouTuber or favorite content creator right now at all?
That's a really good question. I watch so many people. I watch like all these like movie breakdowns right now, though. So many movie breakdowns. His name's Nerdstalgic.
Okay.
Where he'll like break down cinema, and it's so awesome. Oh my gosh, I eat it up, bro. But I watch his videos so much, bro. Pretty much every movie I've seen recently, I've also watched after it or show a breakdown that's even longer than the movie itself.
Yeah. Yep.
The Incredibles, bro. I just watched a 4-hour breakdown of The Incredibles, and it's amazing. That movie is peak cinema. It's phenomenal. What is this on the screen?
This is my other favorite thing to put on while we're doing podcast.
What do I do?
No, it's not a game. It's not a game. We're not in the games yet. Yeah. No, this is just like my screensaver.
Oh, I was like, what is that? How do you pronounce that?
I don't even know.
Jack and a Peas?
Jack and a Peas.
Jack and a Peas?
Yeah, it's just like a thing playing in the background.
Okay.
It's cool.
I was like, oh, that's fun. Do I have to like play a pronouncing game?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We will. Okay, can you discuss any challenges or obstacles you faced as a creator and how you overcame them, besides ones we've already talked about?
Yeah. The biggest one was content violations. There was a point in my period where I in my era, where
In your peak, in the peak.
it was like July of 2021 and in August, I was getting everything taken down, like everything.
Yeah.
And there was I had a 3-day ban at one point, and then I was like, okay, this is bad.
What-
I had 10 plus videos taken down. Every time I posted, it would get taken down.
Wow.
And it was for the silliest stuff, bro. I was running in a street one time, and it's illegal activities. I was like, bro, there was no cars in the street. I was running at
Okay.
2 a.m. on a road.
See, it's so crazy. TikTok would take that video down.
I've seen outrageous things on TikTok. I'm like, how does that pass the algorithm?
I'm talking about the trend of those people running with objects down the street, on a street.
Yeah.
Have you seen that in the
I think
dark?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen horrible things on TikTok. I'm like, how does that make it past the algorithm? And you can't have me running on a street. And I was on the side of the road, and like a side road, not a highway or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, content violations. And then I buckled down, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna post anything I think might get taken down. I will keep everything under wraps. Make sure it's the cleanest of clean content.
Right.
Only in my room type posting content. Anything that could get taken down, don't even bother posting, because I just could not get another restriction. And bro, shadow banning is real. I don't care what anyone says. The more videos you get taken down, they impact your views. If you get a strike, you're gonna feel it in the next video that you post, no matter what. For me at least, I was ripping, because I could tell I was wrecking in views, and then I get a video taken down, and boom, I could feel it immediately. I was like, okay, that video just flopped or it just grew way slower than others because of that video that got taken down yesterday. But yeah, I was about to get banned, and then I was like, all right, only clean content. And then it just got to a point, once I fully recovered from that stage, I can post anything I want now. Or my fake fighting videos used to get taken down, my punching videos. But now it's one of my most popular videos.
Yeah.
Is a punching video, because now I can kind of post whatever, because it's almost you build a trust with TikTok, I think.
Yeah.
The less violations you get, then the less they're going to give you.
Right. Just to spawn off that punching video being your top video, I haven't asked you this, but do you repost your videos at all?
Once a year or something, you mean?
Sure.
No.
Wow.
I did that trend once when those Q&A things were trending. Remember, I was like, what's your most popular video?
You don't just ever repost the video?
No. As if you're posting it for the first time?
Yeah.
No. Do you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Secret. I mean, you're crushing the game with millions of views on all of your videos, and your engagement's way higher, but
Really? I've never even thought about that.
Why would that not work?
I've recreated some old videos.
Yeah.
But fully recreated it with some slight twist on it, or difference, but I've never fully posted the same video over again.
Yeah.
I also look way different.
You do. You have curly hair. You had short hair.
So people wouldn't even my facial IP has completely changed, which is funny, because I almost want it to be known as a different person, if that makes sense.
You have a best moments, a looking back on your career.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I guess not best moments. I've just had so much fun. I have such a good community out here, bro. It's so fun being around like-minded people.
Yeah.
And not even like-minded people. Everyone does something so different, bro. I wouldn't say like-minded, but everyone does something so fun, and everyone's so passionate. That's how you're like-minded, as in everyone's passionate about what they do.
Right.
And everyone is willing to talk about it, and it's so cool.
Like the fact that is, I don't know if this is connected, but the fact that the one kid at the show at Iraq's thing dunked his head in that sauce,
Yeah.
like that passion to do that. I felt that.
Yeah.
Like, that was.
It's so cool, bro.
Would've
It's
been
just
that
always
guy.
fun.
Yeah.
Billy. Yeah, but yeah, everyone out here is just always, everyone's on a grind. Or even if you're not on a grind, like, but you still love what you do. I love the music industry. I think it's so cool.
Do you sing at all?
No, but I'd like to. I mean, I can try.
Dropping the album.
I'd love to I'd love to get into music at some point.
So
I bought all the equipment for it, and then I never got into it because I'm just stupid. The problem with me is the actual programs that I'm very ignorant with, and it takes a long time to learn them.
I mean, it takes a long time to learn the instruments just
Yeah.
in general. So
Yeah, I think I can sing a little bit. Like I got a little deep voice. I can get some jazz going on in there, but
another time.
another time. Maybe in the future I'd like to get something going. First the film industry, and maybe music.
How do you see the future of digital content creation and your role in it?
Good question. I don't mind if like not lose a platform, but I don't mind if like my future takes me away from having a platform. Like I'm willing to do other things. So maybe my role is not in the creation, or maybe it's behind the scenes in the creation process. Like not even necessarily in front of the camera. Like I like doing all things. It's all fun. But the future of it, bro, it's so unknown. Like I don't even know if TikTok's gonna be around in a year. That's my outlook on it.
Why do you
like,
think that?
TikTok's always felt temporary to me.
Really?
In my opinion. Like YouTube feels like the mother
Right.
of all platforms, and then like Instagram's never going away, but TikTok has always felt like that. To me, it's felt like that, like outsider.
From my perspective, Instagram feels like a weird in between.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I feel so different. Like I don't judge someone's success off their followers, but like
You're saying the weight of the following on
weight
Instagram
of the following on
is
Instagram
the most?
is so much different. Yeah. I'd say the most on YouTube.
I feel like it's like
I'd say Instagram.
Yeah, I think Instagram too. A little while ago I thought, but then like somebody like Eric with 10 million on YouTube, I feel like that has much more weight because of the time that people spend.
Yeah, that's true, because the long form is so crazy.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that. That is cool. Yeah, but bro, there's like just no telling honestly what the future holds with content creation. It's all changing so fast.
Right.
Like if you look 10 years ago and then you see what it is like today, it's like what the heck? Or like 15 years ago, you're like people's careers are off making videos. What?
Yeah.
On the internet. Yeah, like if literally 15 years ago, it's crazy to think about. And it's like people make money playing video games. What?
Was there a first video that inspired you to want to create?
That's a good one. I just loved comedy. Like Casey Fry, he's like the king, bro. Like all those guys, that whole group, Nick Coletti, Cody Ko.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh my gosh.
Is it TMG?
TMG, yeah. Noel Miller. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Jimmy, I can't for the life of me remember his full name. Jimmy Tatro.
Yeah.
He's the king, bro. I love Jimmy. But he's like one of the people, he has like a show on Netflix and stuff. American Vandal. Bro, like that stuff is so funny. It's so good. And he's like an OG like skit maker, or like Freddie Wong, Rocket Jump, if you remember that. That's like old YouTube, but bro, these guys are funny, and like they're just so creative, and they just made like some of the best sketches back in the day. Or like, you ever seen like Real Bros of Simi Valley?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, bro. Holy cow. But that crap just is so, yeah, that was like before I was making videos that they posted that stuff, and it was so good. Man, oh man, it was just such good, like, they made a whole show. It was Cody Ko, Jimmy Tatro, I think Nick Coletti was in it. Yeah, he was, and then a few other guys, but it was awesome. So Casey Fry was in it.
Cool. Okay.
That group is sick.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what advice would you give to aspiring creators who are just starting out?
Okay, let's see. Consistency is probably the biggest thing, I would say. Stay consistent. Where like whatever your schedule is, stick to it. And don't care about views or what other people think. That's so basic. But like views, if you only care about views, bro, you can use views to guide what you do. Like let's say you get a lot of views, like maybe post something similar to that, because that maybe is what people like.
Right.
But like if something doesn't get a lot of views, that doesn't mean you shouldn't post it. Like if you enjoyed making it, just keep posting what you like to make. Because I got stuck in that where I was seeing all these views and I was like, oh, I'm gonna only keep posting this, and then I stopped making what I like to make, because you get blinded by the views, and it's like a downward spiral where you just keep posting stuff where you stop enjoying it because you're only doing it for views. But like whatever you like to actually create, then keep creating that and stop caring about views.
Mic drop.
drop. If I could drop it, I would, but I'm not going to do that.
Love it, Josh. All right, and where can people find you and follow you?
Anywhere. TikTok, Josh One Morris.
What's that, by the way? Sorry, Josh One Morris. What's going on with
Josh
that?
Morris was taken. I tossed a little one. It's my birthday, July 1st.
Okay.
So that's my birthday.
Cool. So at Josh One Morris across all platforms or no?
Some TikTok and Twitch, and then Instagram. I couldn't get Josh One Morris. I couldn't do it.
Are you Josh 2 Morris?
It's Josh.Morris1.
Ugh.
I know, it's painful.
What?
It's okay. I'll try and get it one day.
What's your middle name?
Raymond.
You're not going to go
Not tossing that bad boy
No.
in there.
Okay. Thanks, Josh. Thank you, bro.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
There we go.
And I forgot to hit record.
On what?
Everything.
You're lying.
Of course I am.
Okay.
Okay.
The way my heart just sank.
Did it? I got him.
Holy crap, bro. I was like,
Yes. I got
you can probably
someone.
see me. I was just,
I know. I like looked down to like hide for a second and I put the camera on you.
bro, I thought you were, I was about to, I literally, if you said, no, I was about to say, let's run it back.
Yeah, run it back.